Wow, that was some story time. I just, yeah. Hey guys.
Hi.
Welcome to GeekSpace. We are a non-profit online broadcasting studio in Seattle, Washington. We're dedicated to increasing visibility, representation, and create an inclusive space to geek out and game together. You are joining us for EPK, Eat, Pray, Kill, our Kill 6 Billion Demons RPG using the Broken World system. I'm actually going to do through announcements and not forget to introduce my cast like last time because I was jet lagged. So this is going to be the last week for our Pride celebration, which is our shirt giveaway. We'll be giving out a keyword giveaway during our break. You get a choice of tank top or t-shirt. As an example, I think it's there.
Sorry, I should have added. They will still be available in the store for a couple weeks.
That's for our giveaway, yeah.
Just a couple weeks.
Cool. So there'll be men's, women's sizes with a Pride logo or the regular logo. Both are really cool. They will be available outside this giveaway on our Spreadshirt store, but only for a couple of weeks. So get them while they're hot and fresh.
And they are hot, so when you put them on, do cool them off, put them in the refrigerator for like 5 to 10 minutes. They will be very toasty and warm. They're
You need
fresh.
a warm shirt to warm your heart, not a cold shirt to cool your heart.
I want my heart to be cool. My heart's too
How
warm.
am I going to be cool? I put on a hot shirt. That makes no sense.
Then get a couple ice cubes.
Then I'll be too cold.
Oh, you got a point. Okay, my solution is
I
very
would get two.
short-sighted.
You get a hot shirt and you have a cool shirt.
And can we get on the hot shirt, cold shirt
It's
thing?
not like an hot ice pack. Like
It's an icy hot, yeah.
Icy hot pack.
Yeah.
Icy hot shirt.
I have some stories about icy hot that I cannot tell on camera.
This
Off
is a
camera.
stream.
All right.
Welcome to GeekSpace.
Behind the Screens is also back. Yay!
Yeah!
So if in case you missed it, you can watch it on our VOD here on Twitch or subscribe to our YouTube and see when it goes live. It's really cool. It happens Wednesdays at 2, I think, 2
Yep,
p.m.
Wednesdays at
that's
2
when I don't
p.m.
see, that's when I don't see my girlfriend. So that's Wednesdays at 2. And Lauren and Anna sit and chat and talk about talk about what it's like to GM, techniques, shortcuts, experiences. It's really, really cool. It's really fun. A lot of it's been world building and building around encounters and adapting on the fly to situations and players.
It is a great
Really
show.
great.
It's a great
It's real
show.
fun. Also, because Lauren's back, Leviathan is back. Check out the VOD on Twitch or subscribe to our YouTube. It's great for everyone's favorite space opera shipping RPG.
The ship must sail.
Ship must sail. I have a cough drop in my mouth, and these words are really hard right now. Shipping shale.
Shipping
shale.
Shale.
Sail.
Ship,
Hello, my name is Shale.
Shale.
Seashell,
so
seashore.
funny. No.
In space.
No. Also, Aloft will be on Monday. Your favorite post-apocalyptic RPG with airships. It's real great. It's real fun. They're lovely humans. Definitely go check them out.
I'm going to be on there in less than a month, so tune in.
Oh, there, yeah. We're
Yeah.
gonna do a special trade-off. You know,
Yeah.
it's the sacrifice.
I'm going
thing.
to destroy it.
Part of the contract must be sacrificed to post-apocalyptic. Also,
I
our
won't answer
Patreon
it, please
edits
don't
will
hate me.
happen next week. So give us a follow on Patreon. Check us out. It helps us a ton. It's like a big source of income.
Yeah,
for us
keeps
to
the
be
engine
able to
running,
keep everything
essentially.
running.
Keeps us alive.
It helps with the rent and giving us a really cool space that doesn't have that. Has less crappy neighbors. It gets loud. But yeah, check it out. We'll have some giveaways, some rewards. Claudia was working on it, so it's gonna be real fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I'm real
fantastic.
excited. It's gonna be real great. I don't know about what's getting revamped, but I'm really excited. Brain, where's brain?
If you are cured of your vampirism, and then you get vampired again, is that called revamping?
Oh God, why?
Because I like words. And being annoying.
Can we trade seats today?
Nope, you're here with me forever,
It was the
AJ.
first time. It's free. Second time. It's shame on you. Shame on me. But no vamp shaming.
No
Because
vamp
no,
shaming.
you don't know. It
None.
happens. Stuff happens. I'm going to do cast intros so I don't forget and then go into table safety. Who are you?
Hi!
You're so ready to talk.
I'm so ready to talk. My name is Drunkly Romantic. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. I was gonna just go into like a random rant about nothing in particular. You can follow me on the internet. I stream a lot. I like hanging out and being weird with the most lovely people in the world here at GeekSpace. I also do my own stuff, and I run the social media and do some YouTube work for this particular channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug the YouTube. Hop in there. We have playlists for every show, so if you want to get caught up, you can do it up to the date playlists. We also have some one-shots that went live. And hey, if you want to know when to see our videos, press the little button that's a little bell on the YouTube, and then ding, you got it.
Is that there?
It's not going to be up here. It's on the YouTube.
Oh.
The YouTube channel. So it'll be like over here somewhere, I think.
Does the internet actually have a direction?
Are we on YouTube right now? Are you
We could
watching this
be.
from the future? Anyway, who are you?
Help! I'm a person from the past, which means in the future maybe I'm like a demon overlord.
I hope so. I like to
Yeah.
believe. I like to believe in you. So I think you will be a demon overlord in a couple
Or maybe
weeks.
I'm a movie star, A-lister.
Ooh, take that, George Clooney. Take a seat. AJ's here now.
No, I'm never gonna be like George Clooney.
Yeah, you won't
Ah.
wear the bat nipples.
Hi everyone, my
That's
name is
something.
Alton Arnold. And I'm a developer over at Hairbrained Schemes. We make games such as Shadowrun, Hong Kong, Dragonfall, Necropolis, and our current game is Battletech. We just released a new expansion, or not expansion, sorry, a new update, 1.1, which is available for free if you have the game. It added in customization options, some more difficulty settings. It's a lot of fun, so come check us out. And for this game, I play Prey the Lion, who is the human of the group. You didn't say who you were.
Didn't you? Right. You
Oh my
showed
God.
up. Hey everybody. I am. I'm gonna let you finish your human spiel, you squishy little monster.
Oh, well, I play Prey the Lion, who is the human of the group, who is the fated, who has the ability to bend fate to their will, and also is kind of messy, just a little bit. And currently being hunted by people who want their sword. Because they're calling it Godslayer. What's going on with that? This is weird.
You're welcome.
That won't ever come back. will
No,
it?
not at all.
Sure, I'm going to turn this RPG around if you don't introduce yourself. Who are you?
Hi, I'm playing a character named Strawberry Candy Sweetheart Daffodil Murderface. I am a blue demon. I am small, but I'm strong, and what I make up for in size, I also make up for in punching and being good at words. Hi.
Pow.
Punch the feelings.
Me, yes, next. I'm a little too excited right now, and so I'm kind of. Because I'm so excited. Anyway, yes.
Is it like packaging like those filler peanuts into a box, but you have too many peanuts? Is that what it feels like sometimes?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Just burn it down.
Just burn it down. That is a bad thing to encourage me to do.
We were talking about your pyro habits.
Fire to disco.
Disco, yes. What?
Disco Inferno.
No, fire to disco. Fire to Taco Bell.
You're
Milk
so
and Taco
lucky that
Bell.
all this foam insulation is flame retarded because I would just light it up right now.
I'm
Aria.
confused. Anyway, my name is Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. I don't give hot takes, I give long takes. I figured out. Long takes. When I want to give someone the short answer, be prepared for like 45 minutes.
Well, you learn. You learn.
Yeah, my next long take might be why I don't like The Incredibles.
Really?
We'll see.
Oh, I'm actually very interested
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this.
I'll make you all sad.
Controversial.
No, that's it. I will show you with diagrams and charts, and it will make you sad.
Please, yes, please teach me.
Yes. Anyway, I like to destroy things and help people learn and sometimes make people cry, but for growth.
And this is her, not her character.
Yes,
we're still on Aria.
This is still Aria.
But my character is Lotus Eater, and she's a little blue demon who wants to be a magical girl. She's trying to change her ways. She went off into the deep end before and learned her lesson. And she found some really cool manga that fell out of the sky. And she decided she wants to be a magical girl. And she got some new ones recently. This one she's reading. Maybe it's because she misses Sifa, and it reminds her of Sifa. And maybe it's because she's angry at Sifa. Who knows? We'll find out.
I feel
Never.
like Sifa gave a lot of emotions.
of
You're not allowed to have
emotions.
one emotion about Sifa.
Yes. Also, this has been discovered, and maybe Lotus found out about the Eroge game and is kind of creeped out by it, and she's like, I want to skip through this part to get to the fight part.
Oh, my.
But you know, the story's good. That's why you play those games, right?
Right?
Anyway.
That's specifically why.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Kate, Army of Meat on Twitter. I don't know. Like, I'm still talking about pens and ink. Like, what is wrong with me? I need to have moved on to
They're
another
awesome.
subject at
Nothing.
this
You're
point.
wonderful.
So, the Pilot Metropolitan makes a very satisfying sound when you click it
Oh, I
closed.
bet it feels nice too.
This is the Metropolitan Corner. So,
I have
this
one
is
too.
an official endorsement by me, not GeekSpace, just me as a human being about these pens.
They're the best starter fountain pen you could ever ask for.
I've been barred from having any fountain pens until I learned my lesson.
What's the name of this company?
It doesn't matter.
Pilot.
Pilot? Pilot, get at us. Get at GeekSpace. Give us your money.
Yeah. We'll promote your pens constantly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm playing Elif, who is a small business job creator, who these people seem to really have a problem with my recruiting techniques, and I do not understand why. I'm just trying to build a good team of very talented employees.
Well-rounded employees.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Cover your bases.
It's not my fault if it's a, it's a really active labor market. Everybody just wants to join up.
Diversify, synergize.
Vis-a-vis.
Attaché.
And I'm Steph. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Sour Fruit Junkie. I draw monsters and I'm a coffee wizard. And I finally met somebody else who calls people coffee wizards. It's amazing. Woo! I'm very happy, very vindicated. But I was like, maybe you're a coffee fighter because it's a very big action stances. I've seen some action poses, and it's like you are a coffee fighter.
Well, sometimes you have to be absolutely prepared for war as a barista.
Every day is war.
Yeah.
I think every day is war.
So I have a question, because either the baristas I know, there's a joke about the really long coffee orders in Seattle. Is that true or is that just a joke?
Well, you go to Starbucks and sit down, and it's hilarious.
Can I actually like just point out one order real
Okay,
quick?
one more thing before we get
Someone
started.
ordered a venti cappuccino with no foam.
But
Cappuccinos, all foam. I gave them a half-filled 24-ounce cup, and
Really?
they were just like, "This is fine."
Really?
What's wrong with you? I'm sorry, Carl W. Get your shit together. Continue with the game that we're playing.
Oh,
Escapism.
You just told me horrible things.
I
Why
know.
would
I'm so sorry
Okay,
for
well,
this. I like
alright.
to watch the world burn too.
recap. The party met, then Huge Bart and the Concordance of Engineering, and got some information and some nitty gritty and set off the alarm. In a big hurry to escape, they fled not down but up and found the panic room / side escape and were able to make it out of the building, but had no idea where Ven was, or did they? How did this go? You didn't split up. You guys went together to, was it Shazam?
Oh,
Yeah, Shazam. Because on the schedule, Hugebert was having a meeting with a certain Death Lord. And so they're like, okay, let's go. It was lovely. There was Business Barry showed up and kicked down the door. That was cute until it didn't work. And then Lotus decided to come in and break down crying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
My dad!
Chat is gone. Give us a second. Did it work?
I pretended the Death Lord was my dad, and he was entertained enough to humor me.
Yeah, like he was surprisingly like, okay.
This is hilarious.
For
Well, because
like a Death Lord, he was pretty chill.
Yeah.
Have you actually met other Death Lords?
Well,
I really like all in yoga class together talking about like all their schemes.
All the terrible things?
They
and
definitely have a Discord.
the Death Lord Discord, Death Lord Discord, Death Lord Discord. Let's get on it, guys.
That sounds like a prog rock band right there.
Discord.
I love these people.
And they got a bunch of ice cream out of it and an audience with Nanazu. And after much digging, you dealt with then Huge Bart, and Lotus had some lovely discussions with the Death Lord, which led to him going, sure, take him. And let's see what else had happened. I think Aleph tried to, attempted to recruit then Hugebert into...
Did recruit.
Did recruit. Lotus followed up and made sure he arrived safely in his mansion, which mysteriously burned down. Not connected, probably.
Within a minute.
I got lots of money.
And left with all of his things. You got a bunch of cute little dresses, all the cute dresses. Perfect. And while this is happening, I believe Prey and Aleph went out to the park, and you met Master Sam, who seemed to know more about the sword than Prey did.
Yeah.
A little weird. Little thing is about sister and being the Godbreaker, branch of heaven. More questions than answers. After a brief spar and a whispering of the word that kind of like bleh, the park.
It was epic. It was beautiful. It was like crouching like a hidden dragon. There'll be stories about it.
Oh yeah, like this graceful falling, or posits some really cool things. And
I've seen better.
except that. In which you heard the rumors of creatures slick as oils rising from the shores and nightmares befalling people on different islands. You made a deal that in 2 months is what you would need to prove that you were worthy. That was going on. We're gonna catch up with Strawberry. Strawberry continued on and followed the clues leading to Morum, the golem maker, who seemed to have info on Golden Base and was working on a blueprint that was related. And upon arriving, this quaint little frog man, a particular rock began to glow and react to the place, and it grew stronger and stronger. And while Morum was off finishing the final piece, believing that Strawberry was with the Concordance of Engineering, sent into the basement. And you found these machines. And the glowing grew brighter, and then you realized that they were angels that were kept in these machines. You attempted to confront Morum, and all of a sudden, intruder, clamp, and you feel this strong arm, this machine standing next to you, towers over you like 8 feet of metal, huge, bulky, very bucket-like shaped body with legs and large gauntlets, clamps onto your shoulders. You're not leaving.
Strawberry tries to bounce his legs off the nearest work table and flip over to the backside of whatever grabbed him, only to realize that it is an actual angel and a little bit stronger than Strawberry is at the moment.
Yeah, it's like this horrific cold vice that has gripped you, and you fight and you twirl, you kick, tables are being thrashed, tools thrown to the ground, and you are dragged away, and you are thrown against the wall, and you fade to black. I do, and it's being weird. Do you want me to put the volume up? Is that helping? It's supposed to be chill.
I can hear it now.
Okay, cool. Sorry, it's being quiet and weird. Because my brain was really wonky and timing was weird, we're gonna do a little rewind flashback, and we're gonna flashback to Lotus. After acquiring all of her shiny things, shiny new treasures and information, she heads back home and to the inn, I guess, with Oscar planning and getting a place for you guys to hang out in Kaylin's pocket. You guys go on a date. I don't remember what we decided on.
It's a long date.
Oh, it was pastries and cute tea things.
Yes. But first, we went to a spa, and we had nice, different scented baths and got to relax. And then we got massages, and it was really great. And then we went for a nice walk in a garden full of flowers, and it's very fancy garden, very
Is it like this spa and massage? We went to one in Barcelona where it was unsuspecting. You go inside, you're like, okay, whatever, and everything is this beautiful, just carved blocks of rocks. There's just random plants everywhere.
Yes.
There's this steamed, I forget what the Roman baths and everything. Everything smells of salt and beautiful sandalwood, and it's amazing.
I planned this date so that it's like Marie Antoinette on acid. That's
Like the Sofia Coppola one? Or just in general, Marie Antoinette?
more in general, Marie Antoinette. More like Rose of Versailles, the comic. If you don't know this comic, look it up. Oscar, my girl boyfriend, is modeled after Oscar, girl boyfriend in Rose of Versailles.
Really? So that makes sense.
Yes. So then we went to these beautiful gardens that were just flowers bigger than buildings, and We
Was
could
this after the acid that they were bigger than buildings?
No, we don't need acid. This is all
Oh,
real.
Sure.
Good. Okay, good.
And there were these cute little fluffy things that were kind of like Pomeranian dogs, except they were actually like puffs. And they're running around, and we could pick them up, and we could go, ah! And I didn't eat them. I was very good, because I knew we were going to go have sweets afterwards, so I didn't want to...
Spoil the appetite.
There's no such thing. I was going to say that, and then I was like, wait, I'm always hungry. And so we had this lovely walk together, and then we get sort of carried. I mean, like I said, I got a bunch of money now, so I'm going to pull out all the stops for my sweetheart. We'll never have to worry again. So all the money's going to go to them. Yes.
Good.
Basically. And then we just like get carried to the sweet shop, and it's like if Marie Antoinette on acid found her way into a bakery, and or like a patisserie, and so everything's like really decadent, and there are things that are kind of like demon versions of peacocks everywhere, and their beautiful feathers sort of out, and every color that you can imagine, and then they're like macaroons that are like bigger than a house, but that's actually for like different experience. It's like a sensory deprivation hyper.
You go into the macaroon.
Yes.
Sensory deprivation macaroon.
If he's like, is this still in hell? Is the sky blood and black? No. Throne is still lit. It is so lit. The sun, the sun is just broken, and so Throne is in this perpetual half sun, half dark. So you have shade side and the light side. I believe like Killen's Pocket would be right in the middle, so you do have sun, but I also feel it's like they're like you can still have these indoors. I imagine, especially with Keelan's Pocket being very like Kolong, walled city, you would have these very specifically tailored experiences for those who are wealthy, because that never stopped anybody. That's kind of imagining. Like it's just little, just mall-sized experiences that exist within the city, just because you could. So I don't know, because if you ever seen like Hong Kong, you fit a lot on a single island by building stuff real tall.
Yeah.
So I feel like this would just be an experience within like these different floors and whatever. Like they have garden experiences and other experiences.
Yes. And if you want to look it up, I'm also thinking about this island that was man-made outside of Tokyo called Odaiba, which was supposed to be this great date spot, but then they never finished it because the economy collapsed in the 80s. But anyway, there's this one mall that's supposed to be like you're in Italy, and like the day will change on the ceiling and stuff to make it look different ways. And
Yeah. Or like Venice, like if you go to Venice and Vegas, like
Yeah,
the
that's-
sky
they did that-
actually
they did that in
feels like
Vegas,
it
yeah.
moves,
Yeah.
like the way they've painted and lit the clouds, like actually feels like it's
Yeah.
you're outside. It's actually really
Yeah.
cool.
It's one of the really cool things.
Imagine what you could do with magic.
Yes.
Yes.
Or money. Kind of the same.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
money.
Vegas. So just
Well,
like,
realistically, yeah, the same
Yeah.
thing.
This is Vegas with magic and money. All the monies.
And so, but before we went to the sweet shop, I took Oscar to get some really nice tailored outfits. And so it's this really great, like, almost military style waistcoat that has, like, purple and gold embroidery in it, and is really nice and fitted, and these great puffy shouldered things, and a really great high ruffly collar, and his hair is really nice and styled and has like flowers in it and everything. And because we went to the spa, we both smell really great, which is a nice change of pace. Not making a dig at myself, but I totally am. And we're just gorging ourselves on sweets, and I order some special sweets. So then we do get kind of high, but you know, sensory deprivation macaroons. This is as decadent as possible.
I just need to write this down and remember this later. It's just like, I like to look back at my notes and go, sensory deprivation macaroon. Oh, I remember
That
that!
better come back in the series finale stuff.
No,
I just
don't
imagine
know.
if this was like a video edit cut in the TV show. Right now it would be the 50-minute segment of you just flying through the air in like 70s cartoon vision.
Yeah, with the raven is like, ah, everything's flashing and beautiful.
One of the waiters definitely looks like a unicorn.
It is for reals, though.
Yes.
Yes, right? Because I would not imagine, like, no, it would be a for real unicorn.
Yes.
Yes, it would be. Yes. with like the horn being that ridiculous like bright color that my compact is, like this mermaid shifting like unicorn.
You're like 2 seconds away from a bad trip right now.
We're already there, buddy.
Like, let's see, I would imagine, like, after all of this, you guys wind up going home, and it's just like a nice, calm, like it's just a wonderful like. The nights that you're just content, just cuddling in a pile, and like, that's where it is.
Yes.
Right. The nice respite from all the running around and being chased.
But I got a lot of cakes to go as well.
A lot of what, cakes?
Cakes, yeah. There's just boxes of
Oh yeah,
boxes.
you had servants bring back a bunch of cakes.
Yes.
Someone probably knows like you probably are able to do that reverse heat thing and freeze them.
Yes.
And keep them well, and also it probably comes with a lot of those high-end cakes where they actually keep temperature until you actually want them and open them.
And I think I probably will come out of everything faster than Oscar because Oscar's human and I'm not. And I definitely want to talk to my patron
Yes.
if possible.
Yes, absolutely. I think so as that night ends and night ends as the day comes to a close, you begin your new day. You do get to speak to your patron. You start your ritual, and I always like it imagines me like a meditation. Like, oh, he goes, hey, how's it going? Your little cat drops in. It's like, you've been busy.
I have so much news for you. So first, I'll skip over anything that's not very interesting, which is most of it. I have to recommend this cake shop to you. It's really good. If you get a chance to go, you absolutely need to. I have some amazing things for blackmail that I need to share with you. I want your advice on how to use it, because I think you know more people than me in this part of Throne. Well, here's this list I got of all of these artifacts that are really... Some of them are useless for sure, I know that, but some of them look like they might actually be powerful. And I told Death Lord about one of them to get the Death Lord on our side. And I think I'm going to get them to help me kill a king, which would be great. But I also want your advice on connections. Do you know anybody like that we might get their attention with any of these artifacts on this list to get more allies? Like people who, if I went and got the artifact, we could like get them to want to help us in exchange.
Do you also show the patron like the list of people, the blackmail that you got from the concordance? Okay, cool. I'll just be like, that list is little, like the artifacts could be great, though in all honesty you probably could sell them and use that wealth for other things. They have no interest. I have no real interest in any of them, really. I've heard of them all. They don't really do anything. This church, however, from what I've understood, you've upset the balance in power. There'll be a lot of people wishing to have it back, so I'll take care of that. That's easy. People are easy to lure back. Give them what they used to have and the power that they wish that they had.
Yeah, I mean, I think the church would have fallen apart anyway eventually.
Oh,
I mean,
course.
I went to the leader's house. I have to tell you something about the leader that's not about the leader. It's about somebody else. But first, at his house. So he had some cool stuff and some really cute outfits and things, and I got those. But he also had this warehouse that was just full of, like, hundreds and hundreds of dolls. And it seemed like he would bulk order costumes for them and then, like, spend hours posing them in scenes. And, I mean, it was kind of cute, but really... I think that's what this guy wanted to start this religion for anyways, like kind of have a bunch of real dolls. But, yeah, I don't know. It was kind of cute, but I burned it all down.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I
Sounds-
didn't do it because of the dolls.
Oh, well. There's some rampant desires that just sometimes should just remain on the inside. Not all things are good just because you feel great about them. Well, I'm glad you took care of that and removed him from power. Don't need to have that running around. What a monstrosity.
Yes, and, well, this is another... the other thing I wanted to tell you about before I forget. Sorry, last night was an intense night. I'm a little out of it.
Sensory deprivation mechanism.
Yes. It was wonderful.
His tail like twitches a bit. It's like, yes.
So one of the people that I'm currently traveling with seems, a person after similar things to what I used to be after. And they really like to recruit followers and things like that. But I've always been a little bit suspicious of the way they smell. I mean, they kind of smell like a grandmother's old soup pot. I mean, maybe soup. I don't know. It's hard to place.
Like mushrooms and twigs.
Kind of. Yeah. Anyway, they're very, very good at recruiting people. And they managed to recruit the leader of the religion. And when I got him back to his house, I did a purification sort of spell. And these, fungi started growing out of him. And I'm a little worried. That's why I burned it down. Because I think that the friend, I hope they're my friend traveling with us is maybe not a person.
What they seem fascinating. I don't think I've ever...
I mean,
I've never seen anything out of my worlds like this, though most of them lay in ruins. Whatever's could have been is gone, so I've never really seen any of this before.
they're definitely not a demon or an angel, and I thought they were just like a weird human, but I don't think so.
Well, regardless, if you bring them to me, I'll be more than happy to see what I could do with them.
Okay. They seem pretty effective at consolidating power pretty quickly, so it might be
Could be useful.
or annoying for you. Let me know if there's anything else you think I should do. I'm not sure I can bring them to you. They have this healthy sense of suspicion.
But with the, you're killing a king, please. This is a lovely ruse to be running about. Keep them going. I would like to see what develops. They're always very fascinating. Cannot give my full attention at the moment. Things are a little busy, whatnot. An extra key running about. That Allison has been very, very busy in doing lots of plannings. But I like your work.
Can I ask you a favor then?
Yes.
So, I think I need my old staff back. But it's been a long time and I have no idea where it might be. Obviously, something powerful like that probably fell into the hands of an idiot who doesn't know how to use it right. But I think I can use it again. That it would be very useful. Any chance you can help me find it?
By idiot, do you mean that monk?
Probably.
I'll find it easy. Does this mean you're going back to your old ways?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure. Totally. But it's just, we keep having to fight things and I don't want to get my clothes dirty or touch things. So the more distance I can keep, the better.
Of course. It's quite a shame. You used to do such great work. Do not get me wrong. What you've been doing now has been fantastic. You and Sifa have not been disappointing.
Do we have any news about Sifa?
No, I've lost track of her. It's like losing a limb. It was very, very dissatisfying to talk about it.
All right. Well, thank you.
Let's see what you can do about the staff.
Yes.
Maybe see some of that old work of yours. And it winks out and it's glitter. What's the name of your staff?
What did you say?
What is the name? Do you have a name for this?
shiny rod.
Can I add the devouring?
Yes.
Okay, shining rod. I love that show. The show's about friendship and magic.
I know, it's
So good. Shiny rod. Okay. You can shoot. You do shoot. You can do the knives, but you can also shoot fire arrows. Totally happy if that's what you want to do. Okay, cool. When you come out of the meditation, it takes a second of you going about your daily business, and the rod will appear in your room. It's literally just a few hours later, just in the middle of the day, as if nothing just happened. Just appears.
I'm so happy.
Oscar groggily wakes up. He's like, "Oh, wow, what is that? Did you? Whoa, where did that come from?"
It's a gift. Well, it's
Really?
mine, but it was mine. But my friend got it back for me, and I'm very excited.
That's very cool. I've never seen any those designs and those runes. I've never seen anything like it. Does it look like the shiny rod? Like,
It looks more cutesy than that, more
Okay.
sparkly and shiny
Okay.
than it did in the show.
okay. Wow, it's. I mean, if it suits you, it's really cool. I'm happy. Thank you for last night. It was very amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad you had a good
I
time.
did. I think I'm still coming back from it, so I should lie down again.
Yes,
It
yes.
was really, really fun. I think I'll open up one of those cakes. Yeah.
Yes.
It'd be really nice.
Yes, and I'll just take up one of the boxes and bring it to Oscar and sort of warm it back up a little bit.
Yes, and there's gonna be cake for breakfast. Oscar is so happy. I think you guys, both of you, would have come back. Are you guys sharing? Is it like a room in an inn, or do you have like separate rooms? What was
It's
it
like
that
a
you guys want? A suite, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool. As the next day is risen, is there anything that either of you two wanted to finish up before the next day?
At this point in the morning, the room is absolutely a mess of a person that does not take care of anything, except for a little corner that has like a little palatial cat suite of like silk clothes that's in a little cat bed with a tarp over it where May's staying in.
Oh,
Somehow
yes,
there
yeah,
is
May,
a
yes.
porcelain bowl with water and like the finest food there.
Is it like little? It's like a little raised cat food thing,
Yes.
so they don't have to like bend down and hurt their backs and get arthritis. Yeah.
And probably Ray is upside down on a bed that's been stripped for the floor with this junk food wrappers all around them.
Patty Prince.
Yeah.
So much
No,
Patty
no, no.
Oh, you
no,
gotta-
no, Patty Prince.
Those curly
There's probably a
fries.
coupon for Patty Prince that's like ripped apart, but they had just ripped apart.
There's probably even like a Patty Prince coupon with a knife through it in the wall. Yeah, but eventually they come out and they look around and have y'all seen Barry yet? Right. He's not usually an early riser. Unless he's doing his power walking. He's really a fan of the power walking. Just for you get the best rocks is in the morning and you have to but usually he's back by now. Have you
No, none of my people have seen him. We've been having meetings all night.
That is not creepy at all. And by not creepy, I mean, I don't trust you at all. Please stay away from me. Anyway, yes. But no, like, what are we talking about? Like, in the inn or like the block? Like, when was the last time any one of your people saw him?
Oh, probably, and then I turned to the guard that we picked up and whisper a couple words. Probably as we were leaving the restaurant. That little blue creature went bounding off somewhere.
Right. Oh. Lotus! Have you seen Lotus? Is she...
Check behind that pile of cakes.
Lotus, are you in there? Are you not naked, right? I'm knocking politely.
I'll come out of I'll open the door out of my room and just be like,
Are the cakes like piled somewhere else and the door's like
there's
behind
so
Trey?
many cakes, they don't all fit in my room. Okay? When I like something, I really like something.
2 questions. How do you keep your figure with all these cakes? Because you have to teach me your secret. And number 2, do you remember, like, my memories are kind of hazy. I was having a little fight with hunters who want to know more about my sword, so I kind of forgot our main mission, but there was someone that we're supposed to track down. Do you remember that person? It wasn't Vin, because we have Vin, but there was someone else.
You hear Oscar, and Oscar starts gesturing to like a perfectly organized set of binders that are sitting on the dresser.
Of course. Yes. Yeah. Oscar, do you remember who it was?
This is like that binder over there. He gets it and it's just like I think. There was not that guy. This one. It was that golem maker, Morum. Seemed the next in contact. He also had like an appointment with Ven, like later this week about finishing the project. So I'm pretty sure that's where he was headed next.
Is this how you function?
Um,
Like that Death Lord straight up told us to go see Morum. And you
Yes,
just
but-
wandered off?
Strawberry's a complicated fellow. Like he has deep and meaningful things, and it's insights and stuff, and these are. Alright, he usually goes with his instincts. It's kind of. You learn to trust it. It's not that bad. He's a strong fellow. He's little in stature, but big in might.
Then,
You don't.
then why are you worried?
Because I haven't been this long away from him. It doesn't feel right.
It is a good point. He is usually more excited about hanging out. I mean, he knew I was going to go on a date. I actually am surprised he's not here to have some of the cakes, too. I did buy some for him. Yeah. I mean, I know he's very capable, but maybe we should go look for him.
Okay, so I have 3 ideas where Shara would be right now. Idea 1 is that he decided to take it upon himself to vent his anger at this entire organization and kill everyone he could find, which means he would start with Morum, because that's the next name on the list. That would be a very angry berry thing. Option number 2 is that he decided to start underground boxing ring, and he's going to make a lot of wealth for us. However, if that was the case, there would be a lot more screaming about this point, and probably promoters running around. Number 3, if there's a rock quarry anywhere nearby, you know, like I'm talking like at least 3-4 fathoms deep that has full of quartz and like stone stuff, that's an excellent spot. But I don't think this hell has one right here. I'm gonna say with option 1, at the very least, we can tuck it out quickly. We can go knock on a door, say hello. Have you seen a cute, you know, business-like person this high who is full of vigor? You know. What?
Yeah, I think probably, yes, number 1 is what he would have done. He was a bit too upset about everything to do with the guild and their funny business to, I think, want to have as much fun as a boxing ring. I mean, that's like his vacation.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so if it's 1, maybe we should get Oscar up and get these cakes together, because we'll probably have to get out of town soon, because I don't like the people that Strawberry doesn't like, and that usually means they're paced by now, and that means we might be making enemies really soon. I'm sure.
Well, if it's the concordance that you're worried about, we've handled them.
Less concerned about the concordance than everyone else. It's one thing to take out leader. Have you seen Strawberry really angry before? It can be messy. And when it's messy, we make a scene. I know. That sounds really unlike us, but last time, we had to run really fast. And you know what? Anyone who's on the other end deserves it, but maybe it's best for us just to make sure that he stays a low key, if he hasn't already, beat someone to a pulp.
Well, I have my own business with this Morum, so if that's what you suggest we do.
Oh, yes, I do. And B, I'm really curious right now as to your business, but I know that's supposed to be eavesdropping, except I'm actually saying it out loud right now, which I realize is not really good for clandestine activities. So why don't you just tell me what you're doing?
I just want to talk to them.
I don't like your poker face. And Freddie turns around and walks away.
Do you have any of the old gang? I think Thorn Blossoms made it, right?
Yeah.
And Oleander did. Oh no. The two masters and Thorn Blossoms.
Yeah.
Right, okay. You would have gotten the perfume back for Sifa, I think. You asked for it? You asked for it. That would have happened by now. Does anyone else have anything they want to talk?
So I'll go back into my room and talk to Oscar just quickly. I already had made another door back to my place beforehand, and I'll just tell him to start moving all of my new fancy clothes and stuff and money and cakes into that space so that if we need to leave, we can, and that maybe he should sort of lay low so that he's not in danger.
Oh, okay. Will you just, let me know if things are all right and if I should get packing?
Yes. Pack up everything. Don't worry about getting any other supplies. I think we've got plenty for now. Just make sure that if we come back in here and we need to leave immediately, we're ready to go. And that if somebody else comes in here, why don't you just sit in there with the door a little bit ajar, and if someone comes in and they're no good, lock it, do the thing I showed you to break the seal to the door, and I'll just catch up with you later. And we have more than enough food and supplies in there now that even if it's a few days, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. Take care. Just grabs your hands, just kind of jumps around a little. So we switch back. It is dark. It is cold. And when you wake up, Strawberry, you cannot move. You're kind of hunched over. You can kind of move your neck. It's a bit stiff, like you've been in a few fights before where just that next morning it just hurts, but this is like you can't feel anything. And when you look, you see these, it's those needles that they use and devil engines that keep the spirits there, and it's just placed in your neck, your arms.
Like actually in?
Yeah, they're like little acupuncture needles. They're just kind of in there, so you don't feel anything, and you try and push, and you can't move. Awake, I see. Tried to cause a ruckus. You had every chance to leave, but here we are.
You're a monster. You know what I do to monsters.
Oh, do tell, because you won't be able to right now.
Strawberry just tries to flex and as much as he can, but it just more than just go deeper into him and can't. I'm gonna destroy you.
I've already sent word, and people are going to collect you. So all you have to do is stay in this cage, and nothing bad will go on. Yeah, and you're in it's kind of a just a cage on the ground, another floor down from in the corner of the workroom where the golems are.
I can't move my hands, or I'm just pretty much locked in. Get out of here.
No, I gave you a chance to leave, and you didn't. You chose not to. I'm gonna finish my work, and you can just wait till they come for you.
This is not an open conflict. Can I still fly into a rage?
You can roll push.
Can I roll push?
You can roll push to try.
Okay, that is
Just roll 2d6.
2d6, right?
That's it.
6.
6.
Not enough.
You feel the burning. You feel, when your leg falls asleep, the knives. You feel that start to happen where the needles are keeping you in. Burns. But something. And Warren walks away.
No, don't go. Don't leave. Don't leave me.
Oh, don't worry. He'll keep you company. And this is the golem that's just been standing next to your cage.
How compact is this cage? Is it pretty, like strawberry size, like pretty small?
It is strawberry sized. It is strawberry sized.
Strawberry starts just as much as just tensing up and shaking. Like you can actually see the muscles like start to almost tear. How much he's just tensing up and trying to reach out to the cage and gnaw on the bars, and he can get a little bit, but it's just chipping his teeth, and his gums are just bleeding.
You feel something. So you feel something familiar in the air that's next to this golem. That golem's the same one where the stone glowed.
And this is not the same golem. This
It is the same
it's the
golem,
same
no.
golem. So this is the one that is okay. So
That was glowing.
do you remember me?
There's no response. In the front, you can see kind of the glow of it's like an angel's flame inside of like this crystal in its chest.
Do you remember me?
No extra response.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here. They can't get away with this. They can't do this to you. I would like to try again.
Roll push.
4.
4? Cool. That burning grows more, and you can feel it start tracing into your flames. And it's not that your muscles are asleep, but it feels like there's fire in your body, and you remember the cage. You remember being left alone, being prodded, forgotten.
No, not gonna get me. Gotta get out. I gotta get out. Not gonna happen again. They're not gonna forget me again. They're not gonna forget me again. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. You gotta help me. You gotta help me. Please help me again. You gotta help me. Please. Strawberry feels so overwhelmingly powerless, which is not a normal feeling. And visibly you can see Strawberry just shaking in pain and just terrified. Strawberry isn't. This is not a good thing. This is bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. It's very bad. The pain is too much, and Strawberry just can't move anymore. He's fully conscious, just shaking and whimpering, but completely unable to move.
There is, as the quiet sets in, you hear a creak, and the golem arm slowly lurches up to your cage, to your bars, and kind of lays between the bars. But it's like weird and lurchy, right? It's like it's kind of stumbled forward, and it's kind of 8 feet, so it's reaching kind of down, and has its hands through the bars just a little.
Strawberry can't reach with his hands, but
You
he.
push again?
I would like to push.
Push, yeah.
Boxcars.
Great. Cool. You feel that fire all of a sudden just... Oh, shit. I just keep knocking the HDMI cord out. I get really excited, and I just throw everything. You feel the burning start to, like, lift up to your neck, and then things feel like they unravel. And you're suddenly relaxed. Do you reach up to touch the hand?
I reach up to touch the hand.
It's cold, but it doesn't hurt the way that angels usually do. It doesn't hurt. It tingles, and it thrums the way, you know, a cat purrs, and that nice little vibration that kind of happens.
Yeah.
That's what you get from it, and you feel that vibration, like the rock that you've always had with you. You feel it.
Strawberry just grabs the hand.
You can, yeah.
Just grabs the hand.
Mm-hmm.
She just holds it. Because when Strawberry was alone, the one thing he remembers being in the dark room is the hand coming through the cage and reaching out to it. And it didn't hit him. It didn't hurt him. It didn't call him anything. It just held his hand. Strawberry starts to cry.
And you feel a whisper, you will be free on your own. And when you hear that, you realize that you've kind of come unbound. And so you're kind of this, you're not, it's like when Sifa lost her mask and there was the swirling black flame. It is not nearly that intense and angry, but it is different. And there is smoke and a writhing. I don't know. That's kind of your explanation of like what
Strawberry's
you feel
fur
look like.
that is very kind of, it's pointy, it's messy, but it's sharper and it's longer and it's more jagged looking. Strawberry can see in his own, there is a fair amount of saliva and tears, and in his own reflection he can see his smile is now bigger, and his mask is not fully there. It's present, but it's not there.
Is it like dripping or cracking? Like
cracking, and then
cracking.
the blood from the gums and the mouth are starting to pour through the bottom of the cracks and spilling out the bottom. Can I move? Mm-hmm. Strawberry, in one motion, with all of his force, pushes himself up, trying to basically explode the cage. Do I roll for that? Or is that because I
No, it happens. That happens. That just happens.
So he explodes from the cage,
That
bursts.
sound clings like the clattering of metal and rods. The golem stays there and does not move.
Is there the piece of the piece of the rock that's missing from? Does Strawberry not have? He does not. I'm assuming Strawberry does not have the rocks anymore.
You have he left the bags with you, so you have them on you. And like there's this kind of exists. I think the bag would have torn and it's on the ground,
Yeah.
and the contents are scattered at the bottom of the floor.
There's all the candy and the
Yeah.
rocks and things.
All your rocks.
But Strawberry just picks up the one rock, the rock that was.
Swirling claw hand. That you
Yeah,
have.
just scoops it up, almost just disappears in his grasp. He looks at the angel. You're gonna be free too. And goes straight out the door where Morin was.
Cool. Gonna cut to what you guys
And
are
literally, I want to point
Yeah.
out, doesn't walk through the door, explodes through the door. He is borderline unbound right now.
It is, I think, the devils, when they become unbound, in my mind, like become these very extreme, passionate focuses of what they are. And for you, I feel it is like that rage and the
fury.
the driving fury to be free. So you are the fury. So what are you guys doing? Flashback to you. You guys have arrived to the address that was listed on the roster. Is there something else you wanted to tip on the way? Send out on the way?
So I feel like I'm gonna roll out of the not Uber just with my entire posse, somewhere along the line, we've all gotten tracksuits.
Good. Yes.
Mine's lacy.
I silently judge all of you.
You need a uniform. These were all they had.
Prey takes a moment, gives you a look, throws away their shawl, and pulls out one that they stole from Sifa and puts around their shoulder like this. Uniform. And pops it.
Whatever, it's comfortable. Zip.
The whole way. What color is yours?
I'm gonna say it's probably green. Matches the hair.
Mine's pink and frilly and bedazzled.
You didn't even ask for these guys to get dressed, and they did it anyway. It's amazing. I'm so happy.
So is May here with me, or where she stay at the hotel?
May is probably gonna follow you. She's a danger cat.
I'll lift her up and put her on her shoulder, and then I'm gonna take a. Can I borrow a box of cake on the way there? Like I would have asked.
Yeah, we can pick some up. Less fancy ones.
Okay, I understand.
Cats can't eat certain things. You ask her before you're leaving if you ask. So Oscar's like, cats can't digest certain things.
It's not for
Just
him.
because they can have bread doesn't mean it's good for them.
I know how to take care of a cat.
Okay,
I
well, you barely
promise.
take care of yourself.
I'm just gonna sigh, like, really lovey, like, oh.
Sheesh. No, it's for my elaborate plan. See, we're gonna be cake deliverers, and we're gonna knock on a door, and no one can resist cake. And then we can ask questions because they'll be, you know, distracted by a delicious cake. It's ingenious.
I mean, we have the uniforms.
Oh. I mean, I was just gonna go there and ask them about the artifacts that they have, but
Yeah, that works too. Jeez, no one likes my elaborate plans. They're ingenious.
we could say that we're art dealers.
In tracksuits.
Yeah, fashion tracksuits. It's a thing.
They're very fashionable.
Like when it's that moment in anime. You look at Lotus, it's like bling, and it's like a little like xylophone sound because it's all shiny. It's like fancy.
Also, you both notice that Prey is looking around a lot more than they normally do. Like, kind of twitchy without paying attention. Like, looking over his shoulder, looking at corners. And it's not even like they notice it. It's just a little bit more awareness. Okay. We will go your way. We'll be art dealers. And I really don't know much about art except it's pretentious, but I'll say yes, and I'll say like I hear artists do. We got this. But let's hurry up because it's now been at least 14 hours, and I'm, he's okay, but just for mine, he's my coping mechanism. I kind of look. Let's go. And-
No, don't use another
being
being as your coping mechanism. No. No.
Prey begins to power walk.
Have you asked if Barry's okay with this?
I mean,
Does he know?
Probably not, but I mean, it's. I know it's unhealthy, but I'm taking steps down from the unhealthy level. The first is, wanting to unravel fate of people. Now it went to drinking. After that, now it's to occasional smoking and using my best friend as a means as my emotional rescue. So.
You need to make sure that. Okay, listen. Normally, I'm totally cool just using people, but not Barry. You don't get no. You gotta.
I'm not gonna use them. I mean,
But you are. You gotta make sure. I mean, he won't know what he's enabling. You gotta talk to him,
he has a lot on his plate. He
right?
doesn't.
You don't want to add your problems to it.
Exact. That's why I'm not talking to him about it.
Except it eventually will be added.
By then, I'll probably be long dead. You all outlast me.
Do what? Okay, you see what happened when he breaks down, when he realizes that he didn't get to save everybody from the everything. Listen, how do you think he's gonna feel when this? It's gonna really destroy him. Okay.
I tell you what, let's kill a king first, and if I don't die in the process, then we can start talking.
No, you're gonna talk to him about it as soon as we find him, or I'm gonna talk to him about it.
That's not.
We need to respect his agency here. He does not like being boxed in by other people.
Way to make me realize really things I don't want to realize right now. It's not nice.
Well, listen, I don't like playing this role either, okay? I want to go back to eating cake.
I want to go back to not caring about anything being drunk. Why do we have to have feelings?
You're just like,
And that's time. So, are we gonna go save your friend or
Oh,
what?
this is while
walking, yeah.
someone
like there, you're there.
Freya is like crossing their arms while doing the power walk. Look, we're having an emotional moment here. We're trying to sort out our feelings. We're being productive. I'm still moving. Stop judging me. I don't like being judged. I have a lot of mess. I know I'm working on it. I have a sheet.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we're not going to get into your problems right now, so don't worry about it. We'll save that for later.
Let's just go inside.
Okay, yes.
Who wants to knock on the door? You guys get to the shop. It's in the, I think it was the merchant district. It's busy. It's bustling. Of course you do. But the tinkers. This is the door. It's closed. Someone's like, tink, knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Yes, hold on. 1 second. You know, there's the doors that click, click, click. 3 locks unlock, and this opens up. Hello! And his little tiny frog man in a little robe. I think, I forgot what if there's a color, but it's like a blue robe. He's busy tinkering with his glasses on. His hands are kind of dirty and a little greasy. I'm like, oh, hello! Nice outfits?
Possible for me to smell Strawberry's fear.
Yes.
Okay.
You
'Cause
smell berry, like, you smell berry.
Yeah. All right. So, oh my, you're lovely. You're so much lovelier than I expected. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you.
You see him kind of like buff up like a frog, like, oh, someone complimented me, and his throat kind of like puffs up a bit. It's like, oh, aren't you sweet?
You're the sort of artifact maker, yes?
Are you with the Concordance?
Well, not
But are
exactly.
you really with the Concordance?
Not exactly. Just sort of overlapped in some aims and things, and we got a recommendation to speak to you from them. Well, not really. It's complicated. Doesn't really matter. But we've heard about your incredible talent and would love to talk to you about possibly coming to some arrangements. I was made aware that you're in possession of some sort of very particular artifacts that might be of interest to our the collectors that we deal with, but also personally, I have to just admit I'm excited to be meeting you.
Oh, it's really nice to have someone finally compliment you for your work. It's had some really strange dealings with the Concordance lately. It's just been bat crazy. It's not great, but
There have been some management changes recently.
seems like it. Seems really weird.
Cake?
What? What flavor?
Cheap chocolate.
I like expensive chocolate. Why didn't you get expensive chocolate?
Why do you? Frey just throws it behind the.
I didn't want to waste your time with.
Yeah, yes. Come in. Yes, we can speak business. Yes. And
So-
who are you with again?
Collectors? My patron prefers not to be named. It attracts too much attention. But suffice it to say, they're very interested in your work and the sorts of maybe long-term collaboration that we could arrange, depending on what they think of something more in the short term. And also interested in some things that we might also just want to purchase from you separately that are not your work, but things we know that you sort of have in your possession, specifically the great wrench of the monkey.
Oh, yes.
And anyway, I was like basically checking notes on my hand.
Oh yeah, those that you're written down. Where it can, it is the wrench that can undo all things and can be stored as the size of a toothpick behind your ear. It becomes the size of a temple. It can undo everything. Yes, lovely.
I want that wrench.
So while this is happening, would you like to commit that to distracting him, or people look around, or would you like to look around or smell or investigate while this is happening?
I imagine that I am kind of walking through the house myself and just sort of assuming, like, if asked why I'm going there, I could be like, oh, I was just following you. You didn't tell me. I thought we were.
It is like, so he's kind of like lives and hangs out in this workshop. So the top part is like the shop. It's like the front face. There's a bunch of like little gadgets, like little music boxes and small figurines. Sometimes there's more intricate, like similar to clockwork or engines is kind of what's upstairs. And as he goes around, he can probably show you some of the stuff that he does a lot of the he does a lot of repair, especially with ancient like mechanics. Have you ever seen like old like music boxes, like how intricate those are? Like this is kind of what his shop is made of. There's like beautiful gears and jewels lying about.
So while he's talking to Arya, can I have my people look around for any interesting books or scrolls or diagrams?
Roll investigate for that. That one would be mind, I think, unless you want another. Oh, I didn't give you the sheets.
It's all right.
I've been
Got
out of it.
a
So
lot of
there's
mind.
prize secrets. You could be. I think prize secrets a good one. Skating popular area. Or heat, if you feel like heat or mind, whichever.
They're the same.
They're the same for you.
Yep. 10.
10, sweet. Okay. I don't even look at this anymore. 10. You will find the object that has been commissioned by the Concordance. You will find the blueprint as well as the finished item boxed up and ready to be sent out. I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, anything other interesting to think. You find some of his weird side hobbies. Talk a lot about angels and about the Peregrine Knights and about how they work. Weird old scripts, weird old writings. Some of them are just like scholars philosophizing the existence of angels and their songs and their laws and what they really are and how they differ from devils. And one really random one talking about the making of armor, which is strange because nobody actually knows how that happens. But there's a very old manuscript about armors of all sorts, golem, angel. Which is very weird.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
Stuff you can sell for sure, like
surreptitious zipping of
Yeah.
and unzipping of tracksuits. This item that the Concordance commissioned, how big is it?
It is a long box, pen-sized.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Thorn Blossom pocket it.
Cool. And the blueprint as well?
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool.
and anything that seems valuable information
Cool.
that isn't nailed down.
And it's a lot of it's also connected to weird like golden base because Moram was kind of head overseer of certain parts of that, and this is part of his main projects. Cool. Anyone else?
I think Prey is going to hover next to Lotus for a little bit, except looking down at the proud person curiously. And it looks like every once in a while they want to say something and then thinks better of it. Oh wow, I'm pretty sure May is just.
She wouldn't jump off your shoulder, I don't think, in a shop. This doesn't really. Shop weirds her out.
I know this is unprofessional, but have you seen a Blue Devil? Yay tall, punchy hands, likes rocks.
No.
You sure? He might not be that conspicuous at first, but he talks like this, and he's really excitable.
No, No.
No?
I haven't. Nope. I haven't seen anyone like that. Nope. Nope.
He's
So nervous.
been quite a thorn in the Concordance's side. It'd be a shame if he came here and disrupted your work.
He already has, but I
Wait, you said...
take it. You
say you didn't see him before.
I don't know. Are you friends with him? I would rather not have him. Like, if you're friends with him, then you're here to mess up everything. Then why would I let you in?
No,
Do I have to kick you out too?
Don't worry. It's just that.
Because he said he was with the Concordance.
No. It's somebody who's sort of. The Concordance warned us about him. He's trying to get something he lost, or I don't know, artifacts. You know how these people who sort of do all of this hunting for artifacts go when they're sort of without an organization or a patron, sort of all on their own. And they warned us, and we were just worried that maybe it was you might encounter them. And glad to hear that it went fine. And I'm just gonna look over at Prey and give them a look like, shut up, don't say anything.
He's kind of expanded a little. But he's still short. He's a very tiny little frog man. But he's
Where'd he go?
Freddie called the proper authorities to come get him. Honestly,
Come
it's
get
none of your
him.
concern.
No. It kind of is my concern. Where is he? You said, where'd he go? But then you said the proper authorities.
Are you his friend? He caused me great problems. He was very problematic. I don't like that he lied to me or tried to steal anything. He tried to break my things. Are you his friend?
I'm his best friend. Where is he?
Get out.
Where is
Get out. Get
Where-
He starts croaking and is like, get out. Get out.
Okay.
Get out.
Before he says anything else, I had been purposely trying to stand where his shadow is. For, I'm just thinking right now. I'm trying to like, telepathically say to Prey, listen, I had a plan. I had a plan.
There's
But
a slight difference in Prey right now, where normally where Prey has makeup, there is little shadows playing on like puppets, just on the corner, and their expression's not normal. It's actually wild almost. I'm asking politely. See, this is my polite face. You really don't want me to see any not polite face, so let's come to a concordance, as it were. Or is it a concordance? I don't really give a fuck. Where is my friend at?
so
Strange. You're really strange.
I want to try to do the
The shadow capture?
yes,
do it.
because then wouldn't be able to speak or do anything further. So I have to roll for this, I think.
It's just only to silence him and figure out. What
So
to do next.
it's basically it's a one of my sorcery skills. It's red word, and then within that I can sort of choose a chain of
Yes.
what happens. And my
Yes.
result here that if I'm successful pick is that they can't move, they can't speak, they can't do anything, and they feel some amount of fear.
Yes.
They're completely
Okay, cool.
crippled though.
Cool.
Can I use this? Just in
Use your
case.
power dice. Do it. Do it.
Okay. So I got an 11 because it's plus mine.
Yes. It works. He's
Yes.
like, you're really, I want you to get. It stops.
Hello? Where's Barry?
Okay.
I tap him on the forehead.
Listen. Pray. Pray. Just look at me for a second. Look at me. Little dude can't move. Don't worry about him.
Do you respond to Prey?
No. But keep going.
Okay. Anyway, listen. Yes, Strawberry's here. Strawberry's here, and Strawberry's in a lot of pain.
Where?
Something's very wrong.
Where?
I'm not exactly sure. I was trying to get further into the house to see if I could find out, so we could make sure we don't, I don't know, trip any traps and maybe make it worse. Let's just take a deep breath. I'm gonna stay here, deal with little dude. Be prepared for there to be booby traps.
There is no trap greater than you.
At that moment, you hear the clatter of metal and a great sob from underneath in the basement, and suddenly the door is thrown open. And this... What do you look like? What do you look like, Strawberry?
The door is thrown open, darkness on the inside. You just kind of see a shadow moving through it. In the way, Strawberry looks up, his smile, the blood from his teeth have now turned to black tar, oozing out of his mouth. He is jagged, he is bigger than he normally is. His eyes are now slit the other way, much like a goat's eyes, but blood red. His claws are bigger than his entire face. He is now behind Morum. He picks Morum up by the back of the neck and rips off one of his legs.
This is very.
And there's a tiny croaking scream that is just subdued by all this growling and this cracking.
Strawberry has him by the back of the neck and just tightens the grip. Undo what you did. Strawberry is not acknowledging anyone else in the room.
He tries to say something. He tries.
Loosens the grip.
Intruder.
Strawberry puts his hand in the other leg and doesn't rip it, but digs the claws into it. Undo what you did. Tar is spewing out of Strawberry's mouth now, just pouring out.
There's only the croak and the squirming. And then you hear the clanging from downstairs. The sound when that golem first came to life, the whirring, the high whir and the high grind.
Strawberry.
One after another.
Strawberry smashes Morum against the table and then just literally puts the table on top of the lower half of him and goes downstairs, not acknowledging anyone else in the room.
I'm gonna walk over to
What's left of Morum?
what's left of Morum and just sort of unhinge my jaw and eat him. Because I can get some amount of information from eating him.
Yes, I think so. Yeah. I'll let you have that. You can roll mine for that one later with the extra.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you. Oh boy. Okay. I think we're gonna go on break because that was a pretty intense moment. Is there anything else you want to? We're gonna just drop back. We're gonna take 10 to probably 15 because honestly, we'll just be honest, it's about a 15-minute break. Yeah. No step. Yes, I have to pace this out because I only have so much written. Oh shit! I wasn't looking at the donations. But thanks, guys. I think I did forget to mention, but we did have this, and we had the OK check-in, which you all were good. We're gonna do some check-ins during the break to make sure everybody's okay, because this is high emotions and high stakes. What day is it? Today is the 29th. I have to look at the small numbers. Okay. First donation to Evelyn Batrivka, $5. Hey Lotus, what manga are you reading? What manga are you reading? Question mark, smiley face.
You had it right.
Got it right.
XXX Holic.
So good. Really pretty. That version is so pretty
Yeah,
too.
it's real nice.
Very
Yeah.
gorgeous. Next donation, Grinny with $10. It's all in caps. Love you too. I just love you guys so much. I just want to smoosh all your faces and tell you how lovely you all are. Please just let me love you. Thanks, Grinny. Love you too. Next donation, Evelyn Badrifka with $5. Donation because I love you all and because donations. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Ethan.
Deathlord Anonymous, 1428. Quote, there's a weird HTML. Last night, a small blue demon came into one of my business meetings pretending to be my daughter. It was really sweet, but it was a bit confusing. Anyway, it turned out she brought me a better offer, and I ended up accepting hers instead of the original. I believe. Oh, Deathlord Anonymous. Okay, yeah, I get it now. It's no, okay. Brain took a second. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. Sorry, it didn't connect while I was reading. Evelyn Marivka, $5 again. Lotus Date Night, finally. Yay, 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 yay. And it's a squee. I know which squee it is. Granny Weasley, $5. I'll be very upset, Spaghetti. I'll be upsetty Spaghetti if we don't protect Strawbubs at all costs. If you save him before this message is read, please ignore it. If not, save him! Save him! Save him! There's a lot of extra, I think, HTML that's in here. Becky, 3014, thank you. Hi, can I get a double Ristretto Venti half soy non-fat decaf vanilla frap upside down with 10 puffs of mocha blended? Also, I don't.
That's what turns me in. That's what my
Your
humor is.
fury. Yeah, you brought him back. You brought him back.
Fury back.
You brought him. You just anchored him back. Got him back.
With my hatred of consumers. Thank you.
Ellen Rivka, $5 again. Real dolls, squick. Ew, 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 ew. Vomit. Evelyn again, $5. Push, roll, push harder, Strawberry. Oh my God, be safe, please save him. Help. Marcus, damn, dude, you good.
It's true.
Gritty Weasley, $10. Drunkly, stop it! Stop being good at making me feel things. Not crying, my eyes are leaking. You beautiful jerk face. Hashtag save Strawbubs. Got Pumpkin at 1428. Thank you so much. You guys made me feel. There's just a lot of just not HTML stuff, codes that not computing. So I can't tell if you guys are like keyboard smashing, cursing or not. But I'm gonna pretend that it is. You guys made me feel I'm not supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel. And Knox at $25. Strawberries in a cage. Oh no. Luckily, Drunkly is amazing at role-playing and making everyone in chat think that all hope is lost. Just to restore it. Thanks, Drunkly. Cool. I'm going to refresh again just in case, but we're going to go on a 15-ish minute break. Huh?
Giveaway.
Giveaway. Oh, yes, there's a giveaway. This time the word is not jet lag. What is it this time?
It is exclamation point pride.
It is exclamation point pride. Type that into the chat while our break is going on for a shirt giveaway. Get a really cool shiny shirt from us with our logo on it in multiple sizes and styles.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So we're gonna be gone for like 15 minutes. Gonna use the restroom, get some snacks, drink some water, hydrate and stretch, and we'll see you soon. And self-care, please, because we're gonna self-care and connect.
I hate you so much right now.
It's all his fault. It's all his fault.
I'm so glad we're
Well-
friends.
We're having a serious episode, guys. Can we please just take this seriously for 1 second?
I don't
No.
actually know what
I'm
that
an
means.
actor. I'm a thespian.
Well, I'm a
Thought you were
lesbian,
American.
so I don't. You're welcome. Old Xena joke too. Thespian. I said thespian. Welcome back. This is Eat, Pray, Kill. This is you're in Geek Space. Hey guys,
You're
we're on a
awesome.
really awesome Seattle-based broadcasting channel for the inclusivity and the diversity. It's great. We're lovely people. This is lovely people. I love hanging out with these people every week. It's amazing. We left on a really, really tense note, which is really great. We are playing Broken Worlds, which is a Kill 6 Billion Demons RPG. It's great. It's powered by the apocalypse. It's lots of fun. Just roll 2d6, boom, done. I just make them do stuff, and then I get to do stuff. It's great. We're going to start introductions not this way, because last time it was terrible. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Kate, Army of Meat on Twitter. I'm playing LF, the track-suited boss of a gang who, we're just good friends. We're all just very good friends.
Excellent recruiter.
Hi, I'm Arya. I'm playing Lotus Eater. I am a cute, tiny blue demon that wants to be a magical girl and has a fancy girl boyfriend based off of Rosa Versailles. And for the people who asked in chat, Oscar uses any pronouns. Depends basically on Oscar's mood
In the day.
in the day.
Hi everyone, I'm Algernon Bolin. I'm playing Pray and Pray and Pray. I guess I should actually explain this time.
And Pray.
So, Prey has the ability to bend fate and did something really, really naughty a long time ago, and made a deal with Sifa of last season to forget. At the very end, to break her mask, she revealed to them that they had destroyed the life of another person, who now resides in the sword. By doing so, fractured Prey's personality a little bit and became three things, which is Prey the lion, who you know and love, Prey, dear sister, I say, who's the true Prey, which is sword, and this Chally essence called the Jackal, which is an element of, I guess, chaos, maybe? No, more free will, I think. That's the best way to
In
say
fate,
it.
there's chaos. So.
I'm Drugly Romantic. I'm playing a character named Strawberry, usually a small, blue, happy, punchy demon who is now basically made of pain, oozing tar, and just razor sharp. Fur is just razor sharp. Don't fuck with this one. That's all I got. Hi. Follow me on Twitter.
Jumping romantic. And I'm Steph. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at StarForJunkie. I am a copy wizard and artist, and I am GMing the show. It's great. It's lovely. Also going over table safety. So I think I did forget the X card, created by John Stravoulopoulos. At any moment in time, if there is anything that is uncomfortable and terrible and triggering, you hit X card and go, nope. And we strike it out, we ignore it, we move on. It is all handled after the show in decompression, and we talk about boundaries and safety so that it doesn't get crossed again, because that fucking sucks. The other tool is OK Check-In. You do the OK sign right here, and response usually made eye contact or made around. Responses are yes, and down. Anything that is not a yes is just don't touch. We should probably move on. So, yeah. So, coming back, you've confronted Morim. Found out he's been doing stuff. We think Strawberry's there, and all of a sudden there is an immense rage, and there's something that once was Strawberry. What? Oh, the giveaway. Wait.
And in
Just
Strawberry's
kidding.
arms is a pride shirt, and the winner of the...
Is
Infrithia.
Iffy!
Yay, Iffy!
I have a clap, but then I get a look. So,
Yeah.
silent clap.
You can snap. Or do what we did while you guys were on break, do a round of applause.
Awesome. And that is the last giveaway, right?
That was the last.
That's our last giveaway for a Pride giveaway. Yay!
But you can still get the shirts, though.
You can still get the
the
shirts on our
so
website.
you can find those shirts at Spreadshirt. If there's some way.
I'll get the spreadshirt.
We'll have it at Spreadshirt. You can get it for a few weeks. They come in different sizes, different styles, and different styles of the logo. It's great. Show off your support. Because shirts are fun. A round of applause.
I really like that.
I think it looks like something else.
Do this, pinch.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to do it in a circle, or
Yeah.
else it's just. Alright. A thing that wants a strawberry emerges from the basement, completely pulverizes Morum, not before he can activate the rest of his golems. The great, smoke-writhing creature made of claws and spiny hair disregards the group, turns around, and just lumbers back down into the darkness, where the whirring of machines and clanking of metal is resounding. What do you guys do? You ate Morum.
I ate more. So what would I have gotten from that?
Hopefully, how to stop this.
Maybe I'm gonna try to consume their essence as well.
Cool.
I just have to know because I like macabre and I'm scared about this. Is it more like a snake mandible eating, or is it more like distended
What does your
and then
mask
chomp,
look
chomp?
at? What happens? Like,
Okay, so on my character sheet, the look is literally described as a Lolita anglerfish. So like I'm really cutesy, but it's just my mask can actually just open up gigantic, and I can just,
imagine like just jaw and hinges and then wraps from underneath,
yeah,
right, and just kind of hooks out.
yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Did
Everybody
you,
see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this something she does?
Prey's actually not there. Prey is immediately running after.
Oh. You turn and look. She's like, she just left up there with this, just like.
Just her mouth wide open, just making eye contact with you.
Yeah.
Don't like it, weird.
But I'm also kind of wanting to imply that if you ever cross me, this is your fate too.
Oh.
But that's just because I'm a jerk.
Oh. Power stance. I will treat this as if a complete success when you do a mind roll. You can read the questions to me, and I will tell you.
Okay.
You can also ask more specific things about like what he was doing, or golden base, or something.
So my first question is just how do I undo the thing that Strawberry wanted him to undo?
You understand that it is the angel that is stuck in the golem to return him, but you can't. He can't.
So it's just not possible.
Yeah, because he doesn't know if he can. All he has to do is let them go, but he doesn't know where they come from. He just pulls them from the void.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it might be possible, but not with Morum's
You
knowledge.
you can set him free, but you can't. You like bring him back, if that makes sense. Like he can be let go out of the golem once you break it.
Okay.
But as a flame, they can't exist outside of the void, so the flame will just disappear after. The angel's still there, just they won't physically be there if they're out of the golem. That makes sense?
Okay. And this is different from the way angels normally reincarnate.
Yes, this is weird. You've never heard of this before. Even as a devil, it's kind of, you've understood like this is kind of blasphemous because devils are usually bound to the masks and to ideals and personalities, but angels are strict and law and cold. So they don't really have feelings and personalities to be bound into. So the fact that they're put into a machine that isn't their armor is very strange. Not, you know that it is not okay.
Okay. All right. So they don't know how to fix this. Great. What might be the greatest source of power to me in this place?
The artifact that he was working on.
The one that
The one that was commissioned by the Concordance, yeah.
that LF pocketed.
Yes.
It just disappeared.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
Because he's like, you can start from new, is what you feel about it. That's what he believes. Start again.
And it doesn't feel like it could be connected to helping the angel.
No, it's separate.
Anyway.
It's what was commissioned by the church, and it is why he was working on the project.
Okay.
The angel is like a side hobby that he did because he's like, oh, the theories of, flames, this would be great. Didn't think about why he shouldn't do it.
Okay, okay. And then the last question that I have would be, what is there anything here that might help me get access to a king?
Not any more than you already have. If it's to be more powerful, like the fact that you can enslave angel bodies into golems is fucking insane. Like that's power. That's would translate to an army maybe or extra forces, but it's not something that will give you an edge against a king. The best thing that you have going, like from eating him, is that artifact. That is like his holy grail.
Okay.
That artifact.
And do I have any idea what it does other than?
He is convinced that it will restart the world, but that's his. It's like a very weird jumble of feelings that go into it.
Okay, but not powerful. So it's really powerful, but not powerful in like a king killing sort of way. It's powerful.
It's more of
in
like annihilation. That's pretty powerful, but again, you would have to rethink it because it's a very emotional charged thought. Unless you look at the blueprint, it might be him just being a little too much feels.
Okay, and there's nothing else that he has here that could be useful to me.
No.
All right. So I'm mulling all that over.
And you're gonna have the info that you already have. Like you can cross-reference a lot of stuff with the info you have with Oscar about like all the printouts with the Golden Base and all the other archives. So
Okay.
that will help if you go and cross-reference those.
How long does that take?
Probably a few seconds.
When you kind of snap out of that, you see a hand and some napkins.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Is it LF or one of the?
Yeah, it's me. So, did you get anything?
Yeah. Basically, had some cute idea about putting angel souls into these golem things, and seems to have figured out how to break all the rules of everything, and it seems like the artifact for the concordance that he was making is also about breaking everything, but I know you and your compatriots were sort of, sampling all the wares here. If you happened to pick that particular object up, don't use it. It's pretty much meant to cause the end of the universe. And I think you actually really want the universe because you really want to have power and friends and stuff. And this artifact is really, it's the opposite of your goals. And I'm not saying you should give it to me or anything. I don't want it. What I'm saying is it's probably in your best interest that nobody ever has it. Thus, we should destroy it. Just gonna say.
Interesting hypothetical.
Mm.
Should we do something about your friends there? They're gonna get themselves killed.
Yeah, so we should definitely try to help. There, I think, at least one, maybe two golems that are active that we need to deactivate. But, the process, I want to help Strawberry. I've been in a similar situation before, and it's going to be a long journey. Have you ever seen this with a demon before? I don't know how much experience you have with demons.
I've seen some unbound demons in my day.
Okay. Have you been there for the bind back together process?
I tend to step away before things get too messy.
Right. Well, don't go anywhere right now, because if we can't get him to come back down from where he's at right now, really make it hard for all of us and could just destroy the whole city. Just saying. Again, seems like your goals are all about gaining power and stuff, and annihilating the universe, destroying all the cities, that kind of stuff, seems like it's kind of counterproductive.
I'm just a girl trying to stay alive.
Right. So, we should break the artifact you have. Pretty positive you have it now. Kind of smell it on you.
Unzip.
Yeah,
Nothing.
not you. You're not dumb enough to do that. I'm not trying to insult you. You know, I know you're quite intelligent, but just... Anyway.
Now that
Wait.
conversation's going, this is like tossing of metal and shrieking and crunching going on in the basement as you guys have this conversation. It's chill.
Yeah. Well, I know what's involved in helping. I mean, I know this process, so I'm like, it's gonna take time, kind of no matter what we do. All right. Well, okay. I don't want to be stressing about this artifact while we try to help Strawberry. Can you just... Let's just toss it in the forge and get it over with.
Let's just save your friends. That's what you want to do. Let's save your friends.
Okay, all right. You know, too much on my mind right now. We'll come back to this. And I'm just going to walk down the stairs.
Cool.
Zip. And I'll follow a couple steps behind.
So in Strawberry, when you first descend, the golem that was near your cage is still standing near your cage. It's not moving. It doesn't do anything. But there are the whirrings and the bright glow from around the room as different golems activate. You hear the whir, the hum, and then the thud. And two start to come forward to you with their hands out in attempts to reach and hold on to you.
Strawberry rips the flowers out of his fur, just ripping away every piece of fur and dropping it on the ground. And the tar is just boiling out of his mouth, basically, at this point. They're coming for him, correct?
Mm-hmm. Two of them are reaching out to you.
Strawberry grabs both of their hands and puts his legs on their chest with an attempt to rip the arms off.
Great. Roll for violence!
8.
8. It doesn't wrench out, and they both bring you in, and they try to pummel you down. It hurts. But at this point, like, you are blind in a fury, and nothing matters.
So Strawberry stands back up and is actually bigger than he was when they hit him.
And you, like, occupy the whole
Yeah.
ceiling.
Yeah.
And they still have a hold of you, and they're about to, like, go in and hit you again.
Is there anything in this room around me?
There's, like, tables and stuff. There's so much things.
Strawberry,
What do you wanna do?
with his arm, with his almost shadowy, intertwined, jagged, fishbone sharpness arm, just reaches out and grabs a table and grabs basically 2 tables on the other side and tries to...
Smashes them.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I would like to do the extra dice. on that
Fury
one.
roller. Yeah. Because I am assuming you're just in a rage right now.
Yeah.
Burn them. Burn the dice.
Okay, how do I do that? What do I do?
Burn the dice. Put it in the cage.
No, no. No, they don't go in the cage. They stay with me. They're my dice.
Oh no.
Gotta protect them. How else are they gonna learn? Okay. 4.
4. Okay. The tables just kind of bend across their bodies, and 2 more activate along the side of the wall. You see their lights come on. They start walking towards you, and that's when you walk in, or you come darting in. 8-foot golems, and they're just holding down this black, smoky, spiky tar being that is like the size of this room.
So, really, I'm assuming it's a relatively dark room. Right now, all that can really be seen of prey is the tourney symbol.
Nice.
As they kind of are crouched against the door frame, 2 legs against the handle, and actually lifted off the air with the hand on the blade. And they're talking to themselves, and it's like, so how do we play this one? I feel like I want to destroy them all, but last time that happened, I kind of got you in there, and I kind of want permission to do that again. Can I really, like, this end all their lives? Please, sister?
Are you? Is this prey asking?
Yeah.
Sister doesn't answer, but Jackal goes, "Do it."
Look, jackass. You're pretty. If I fucking hate you, fuck off. Sister! Sis? You're gonna really do this to me right now?
She's silent, I believe, in this moment.
Fine, I'll do this one alone like I always do. And with that, Prey slices and brings out the dear sister to full power, and then swipes up on the ground to bring Sparks in his trail line to try to free some space for
Great.
Zephyr to fight.
Cool. Roll.
9, 10, 11.
Nice. Well, that's 4 damage for 3 damage? 4 damage.
It
Remind
is,
me. Just as like a mild, like, to keep track.
It is, unless I get 12, it's only 1 damage, but it has the destructive and area effects.
Great. Awesome. You clear the path, and there's almost like a valley carved into this metal floor leading up to what is Strawberry now. And the golems let go of him.
Hey!
And they feel this. You see the streak hit their arms. It doesn't cut through them, but there's a line across the metal, and they let go.
Hey! You're messing with my friend, you gotta mess with me, so... And goes into a defensive pose.
They turn and they head back to Strawberry, but the other two have activated and are walking towards you now.
I really didn't think this one through, did I?
Strawberry, what do you do? At any point, if you guys do choose to walk in. Because it's
I
still like in the middle of conversations, what I'm imagining. This is still going on while conversation's happening. Cool. So the two that were holding you suddenly let go. They pause for a second, look to a door, and they go back to try and hit you again.
Strawberry looks up. The black of his eyes starts swirling and take over the red, so he's just pitch black now.
Oh.
He darts right past the two, and goes straight for the two that are going for prey. Goes to the back of their heads and slams them into the ground as hard as he
Great.
can. 8.
8?
Yeah.
Cool. No, that still happens. Sorry, I'm clicking with. Let's do 2. Cool. So you said you grabbed their heads and you slammed them down.
Yeah, into the ground.
You managed to do that. You feel a crunch in the metal. And they're struggling, they're trying to get back up, and they're trying to take a swipe at you as they're doing it. What do you do?
Nice one, Barry. Barry.
Strawberry looks right up at prey, and just, there's nothing in the eyes. It's almost you can't even see.
You're scaring me now, Barry.
Strawberry just keeps just punching the backs of the heads of the angels into the ground, just repeatedly, just nonstop.
How about the other golems behind the
They're trying to follow Strawberry, so they're making their way over.
Alright. Without really looking, Prey's gonna throw your sister and try to get the boomerang backwards to try to knock him over.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna do power dive for this one. Wow. Only highest of the two?
Yeah.
Woo! That is a 6.
Ooh.
You Benfig? You do something?
I could. I have one. So,
Okay.
I think this is the first time I actually have Brightest Star.
Ooh.
So, reality seems to bend for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike before, where there seems to just be a halo, Prey begins to glow as if they are light itself. Not only that, even in the darkness, it begins to kind of touch onto allies all around them and has sympathetic energy. So when it goes up and touches the Fury, it changes into black, but it's not as if it's being sucked in, it's as if it's black and black complement. And there's tendrils of light that go upwards to other allies as they all get the same reroll dice that Prey
Oh, cool.
themselves
Okay.
get.
Ooh.
Very cool.
And that's the Brightest Star. This is 9 this time.
Cool. Awesome. You managed to knock them over, but they're still coming. I was gonna say the ones that are holding Strawberry try to lunge at you, but it's not. Let's see. The sword comes back, but it gets stuck in part of the ceiling before it can get back to you.
Of course it does.
Mm-hmm.
I never allow my cool
That's
moment.
it, but both of them do get knocked over, and they're a little more dented and a little more rot. There's cracks that have appeared kind of on their backs, and you kind of see a glow coming from them as well.
You're scaring me, Berry Baby. But contain the fury. Remember, focus.
You just keep
Singular
pummeling the
point.
two.
Then there's the 2 more, correct?
So there's 2 that you've held down, 2 that are from behind you that Prey's knocked down, and you hear the hum of 2 more from the back.
So with the energy that Prey put out, Strawberry's the spiky fur is just like basically just piercing and just going crazy. He stands up almost just, I mean, completely with no emotion. Stands up with his feet on top of the 2 angels' heads that were in the ground and just turns around and just makes a straight dart through them, just full force, the entire body at both of the angels.
Cool.
No actual attack, just full body.
You get 3.
3?
Yep.
And take the top 2? 7.
7? Okay.
This is the one day I'm rolling badly.
I know. I've noticed. So you manage to almost clothesline them. That's what I imagine. Your claws are out. You rake in, you dig in, and you break through the metal and you crunch in, but they've gotten a hold of you as well. And it's kind of that you're stuck at an impasse of them gripping onto you and just trying to hold you back. And from behind, you see the 2 that have been pummeled down onto the ground are just kind of barely functioning. They're trying to lurch forward and move. A lot of the mechanics are broken in their bodies.
I'm going to run up one to jump to try to grab a sword and do a moonsault to stab one. To
Stab one
completely
down?
through.
Great.
And this is going to be a push. For this
Cool.
one. That's 11.
Great.
Oh, sorry, a 10.
Great, so you still get the dice. And you impale the one that is on the floor, and you feel a buzzing and a vibration, and like this thrumming that's happened that builds up, it's like the whumping building up, and finally like there is an immense explosion of light, and then it is gone.
Cool.
And the machine stops moving.
Okay, so you fuckers can die. You.
And the machine that's like staring for you just tries to hit you. What do you do?
I'm assuming at this point that Prey got arrogant, so I'm going to just take it right in the face.
Good, okay. Okay. It's a 3 because it's a big metal fist.
That goes completely through armor and stamina.
It hit hard.
Paper tiger.
Paper tiger. It's okay. You tempt fate. That's what happens.
So
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Prey actually flies back 5 or 6 feet.
Okay. Back through the door.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you guys are finishing your conversation, you feel that weird tingling happen. You're just like, Bray? Like somehow, fate is in your favor.
All right. And so I imagine this is right as we start to walk down the stairs.
And then Prey comes flying back. Like
Alright.
between you two, just flies back.
Great. Okay, so
Can I catch them?
Yeah.
Like, have my people just kind of swarm back
Yeah.
around and try to catch them out of the air?
2 damage, not 3.
2.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm okay. As I say, there's actually the entire left side of the face
This is
is
black.
purple.
Can't see out of it. Cool.
all right. So I'm gonna sort of I look around and I see sort of what's happening. How many
It's that creepy
golems
music
are
again.
left?
Yes. One is wrecked as heck near the door right now. Strawberry has 2 locked in, and you see in the back that there's at least, I think there's 1 more light. There's one that's standing by a cage. It's not doing anything. It's really weird. It's just standing there, and there's 1 more walking up to Strawberry.
Okay. So I'm going to say to Aleph, I have an idea. Have your people stand right in front of me because I need them to help stabilize me. So I'm gonna like lean against them.
All right. And
Okay.
a wall of tracksuits appears in front of you.
All right.
It's like that.
So I'm going to use my fancy shiny rod and try to use it to make an arrow that will sort of cut a hole in the universe. But I'm going to just have it open up into void space.
Cool.
And shoot it right where the golem angel is about to step. So to try to just make it so it automatically goes there.
Does it just go straight to the void? Do you want it to go into the void?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
So I have to roll for this.
Yes. You also roll 3, right?
Can I save that die?
No, AJ. Your ability allows everyone to roll 3.
Oh, yeah, it's empowered rolls.
You can roll all your rolls in power.
Okay, okay.
That's the fate is on your side feeling.
All right. I got a 6. Oh, plus mine, so it's an 8.
8? Okay.
Oh, wait, no, a 9. Sorry, I have
It's a
3
9.
9.
It's okay. It's fine. Trying to think. Half of it falls through. So you make you imagined, you have it in your mind, you've pictured it, you're like, it's gonna go through, it's gonna go through. You make the hole, and it does, but it goes thunk, it gets stuck halfway.
Okay, okay.
And so there's a golem, it's still there, it's within arm's reach of Strawberry, but it can't get any closer. There's a little audible thunk as it just gets stuck there.
All right.
And it tries to reach with Strawberry.
Perfect. Good enough. And then while I'm doing this, I want to, I don't know what this would be, but I'm going to use my fate empoweredness and my tail to try to find the artifact that's on one of your helper people.
Okay.
Get it, so that the one that the Concordance commissioned. So I want to see if I can find it, because I don't want anyone to have it.
Okay.
And I'm still pretty sure one of your peeps has it.
Okay.
Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
What would I roll for that?
You're trying to discern or you're trying to actually steal it off of them?
Steal it.
Okay, you should roll a reflex then.
Okay.
So roll 2d6 and then add reflex.
Reflex is +1, okay. Do I get the powered roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll get an 8.
An 8?
Can I roll against this?
Yes. I'm
How
trying
does
to...
that work with empower? So it's like fate's working on both of your sides?
Uh-huh.
Kind of, yeah, no, I think this is fun. I'm trying to think of a good one. It's mind with perception. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So roll plus mind.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I got a lot of mind.
All the minds.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you get you
14.
Holy shit! Okay, you in the hurry that you're going through, you get a hold of a box.
Okay.
You know it's in there.
Okay.
You grab the box from Thorn Blossom,
Okay.
the container that it sits in.
So I have the object,
You have the container.
but not the actual thing.
No, but you do not know this. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
And so, but essentially it's still on one of them, right?
So, the resolution of this is that you tried to grab it, and you sort of do, but because of the 14, you grab the box, but it is empty.
Okay.
That's what happens.
Okay.
Don't think you, in the heat of the moment, it kind of depends, especially now that they know that you're trying to grab it. It's probably going to be better hidden.
Okay. All right. Well, trying forces my hand. All right. Can I try to shoot another one of these void or universe-cutting arrows to make the golem actually fall all the way
Yes.
through?
Yes.
Okay. Should I roll again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one I got 15.
Okay, so that one completely falls through while grabbing hold instead. So when it was stuck, it was trying to grab a hold of Strawberry. It got really close and instead grabbed hold of the other golem and started dragging it back into the void.
Okay, sweet.
So, you've been held on by 2 golems and you're trying to struggle, and one of them finally gives way and frees on one of your arms. So you've gotten rid of 2.
Okay.
Okay, so there's just one now.
No, there's just one still trying to hold on to.
Strawberry grabs it by the wrist, twists it, jumps through with his knee straight at the arm, trying to rip it off, goes under the arm from behind the leg, kicks in the knee, kicks in the other knee, and then grabs it by the top of the head and just squeezes as hard as he can.
Great roll for it. Roll 3.
3?
Yeah. What'd you get though?
10.
10. Great.
Finally gets something.
Yes, you did.
Do I have 3 for the rest of the round? Is
Yeah,
that what
yeah,
it
yeah,
is?
yeah. 3 until
Okay.
until the end of combat, right?
Okay.
It's
Okay.
next actions, so
Next action.
so probably next round.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. But that's fine. That was more exciting anyway, especially with your fate. You hear this crunching, and there's cracks all over this armor and dents, and it's weakly trying to it's trying to hold on to you, but it's like hands are just falling weakly around.
Strawberry starts speaking what kind of sounds like gibberish, but it's definitely a language. And just condensing, pushing it down like a can. Trying to crush it.
And the crushing, and then so there's like this bright light, there's an explosion, and then it stops.
How many more angels are left?
How many? I think there's the one more that was almost crushed near the door, and then there's that's the only one besides the one that's standing by the cage. The one in view is the one near the cage.
Strawberry goes to the one by the cage.
Doesn't do anything.
Neither does Strawberry.
Almost immediately after bouncing back, this is when Prey is going to run back past you two, try and grab it, and begins to run towards Strawberry, only to realize that the one's not attacking.
Mm-hmm.
And so they stop for a second and just watch. And then almost casually brings dear sister to the one that's on the ground that's not dead, and just kind of sinks in as not even paying attention really, just looking over. Barry? Barry? Talk to me, Barry. Barry? People words. Alright.
This is clearly like Strawberry is not acknowledging Prey at all.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still gigantic, almost engulfing the size of everything around him.
Don't make me say your full name, Strawberry.
Strawberry puts his ear up against the angel.
Strawberry Candy Hates Murder. I always hate this name. Strawberry Daffodil Candy Murderface.
Strawberry, at hearing this, the just explodes in size. Like the fur starts just getting bigger and sharper and more jagged, and he takes up significantly more space than he did before, and slowly turns around, eyes black, mouth dripping tar. That's not my name.
Maybe. That's all I know you as. And I really want to think I know you really well, but you're kind of scaring me.
Strawberry's arm is already reaching out to Prey and stops right near Prey's throat.
Is that what you really want to do?
The fur is sharp, so this will hurt.
Prey will push through, and Asia begins.
Oof, yeah. Oof.
Strawberry. Tamed rage. I'll be here. I will always be here for you.
As this is happening, Strawberry's spikes are piercing through Prey's hands, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then suddenly they release all the way through Prey, just all the way back inside.
Strawberry can't touch him still, but he's puts his hands right where. Takes one of the remaining flowers. It's a little rotten, but it's. Shrinking in size and walks away, walks back to the angel and just stands in front of the angel, slowly getting smaller
Do you lean your head
and
against?
smaller. Leans up against it until it's about still large, still about the size of the angel, but just like arms around, just head on. It just stops moving.
As the buzzing and the fury and the churning stops in your head, you can hear a small song, a small verse, and it says, "Break my cage. Destroy my cage. Set us free. Destroy our cage. Set us free." It's the thrumming you've recognized from a long time ago. It's not hurting anymore. It's not in pain. It's like a friend asking a favor.
Strawberry's eyes are slowly starting to go white again, start to get normal. Suddenly he just, again, that goes back to double in size and just fist straight through the angel's heart.
Cool. There's a crack and a shatter, like a wine glass being broken, like that swing. And the release isn't bright and explosive, it is just warm. It grows around you and then the
Strawberry.
machine.
Strawberry collapses.
Start trailing blood. Frey just comes and just sits next to whoever says this. Baby. There was a story behind that, wasn't there?
The spikes start rescinding inside of Strawberry, going back to a normal size, still dark black. The eyes start coming too. He's small and on the ground.
It's okay, Barry. This is the sucky part. This is the sucky part now. This is where the air doesn't help.
Strawberry just pulls the piles, whatever pieces of rocks get to him, just wordlessly, just growling and grumbling.
You get the scrapped bits of the robot and the bag of rocks that were left in the cage.
Strawberry just lays on top of it. The growls start getting quieter and quieter. And Strawberry stops moving.
I'm able to sit on this lean with her back against Strawberry. Take all the time you need. Loaded.
I'm already up the stairs.
No, yeah. No.
I'm outside smoking.
Another bird, baby. This is nothing. Yours is the fury. Is there to protect you and destroy you.
Strawberry can't say any words at this point. Just barely there. Just goes limp with exhaustion. Strawberry passes out entirely. But doesn't let go of Prey's hands.
What is this place?
The place that he's in or that we're all in?
Let's start with these.
These,
I just kind of wiggle the rock, but not take it away from underneath.
let's save the fine details for a better time. Suffice it to say the suffering caused by little frogman is, at least on that side, over.
Did you take
Yes.
care of it?
Yes.
Did it taste good?
No.
Did he suffer?
Very much so. But Strawberry did a very good job of that.
There's a sound, whisper of good, but it doesn't come from exactly Prey's mouth.
I'm just gonna, wink a little bit. Yeah. And I'll go over to Prey and give him some of the leftover candied meat that he gave me when I was having a hard time. This is, I saved this for you.
Thank you. I think you were right. I think, I should talk to him, but I don't, now I can't. I can't make him sadder.
Well, obviously make sure he's got the sort of energy to deal with it, but it's all the more important for you to talk to him. Clearly, Sifa was enough of a blow. Then there's this, and I honestly am afraid of what it might do to him if you don't tell him. And I would also be careful not to give in to the let me punch everything better nobility that he sort of has. Don't use him in that way either. You can meet him as a friend and an equal, but not as a tool.
I'd rather die than use him as a tool. I thought you knew me better than that.
Of course. But without sort of his full awareness and consent and sort of agency involved here, it's essentially, maybe not something you're intending to do, but if we take a sort of larger view of things, we can see what is happening here. And I say this as someone who had to come to some hard realizations about my own relationships with people a long time ago that were similar, and that don't let your self-concept get in the way of growth. Anyway, yeah, so definitely talk to him.
Stay with us for a while.
Well, okay, I will, but afterwards we have a different problem that we need to contend with that is maybe universe-shattering level problem. Just a heads up. No big deal, though. We can wait.
The universe can wait for a little while.
And you're kind of interrupted saying more by a swarm of minions coming down the stairs with a stretcher, some bandages, poultices. Basically, you know, the medic team, the cleanup
There's just
squad.
tar and blood everywhere.
Oh yeah, Prey is not
Yeah,
stop
Frey
bleeding.
is still bleeding.
Y'all good down there?
Of course, as I thumbs up, there's this trail of blood going down. Never better. Actually, that was a lie. Yep, that was a big lie. Like, I'm just gonna, yeah. And Prey just face down onto Strawberry's arm and is out.
I think this is gonna be a flashback to, I think a few days pass for recovery, perhaps hours, days, back in the suite. Don't know if Strawberry would be curled in weird places and not necessarily in bed, maybe. But very
Strawberry is
inconsolable.
in a corner with the rock and some of Sifa's silks, and is just sitting there, not moving, facing a wall, laying down, curled up.
May is curled up on top because it's the one that doesn't move anymore.
Yeah.
Just fuzzy, just sits on top.
Prey is never really far away and probably starting to smell a little bit.
Oh no.
That's-
It's probably the reason why May is like, no, it's gonna sit on top of this thing.
And pretty much probably for the last day or so, ever since there's enough healing going on, last time the meeting is there, Prey's been just talking about nothing of importance, but there is this dream of just casual chatter, always one way, about the weather or the lack thereof, of how Patty Prince is a terrible corporation, about how this would be a great place to retire and make artisanal underground boxing rings, that sort of thing.
How awesome that would be
Yeah.
if like one day you want to go do that.
And then probably partway through, he's gonna be like, sooner or later you're gonna have to talk. I'm really good at filibustering. You might be the Fury, but you have never seen a mouth like mine. Sifa ain't got nothing on me.
Strawberry grabs one of the rocks and starts scratching symbol into the floor. Just words.
What do I say?
Hard to talk.
Yeah, that kind of happens when you have traumatic moments.
Scratch. Scratch. Not strawberry yet.
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't understand. I don't think I can understand. I am a perceiver, a human, and our fates don't align. But I'll try.
Strawberry starts to scribble, and it's a lot. It's just a lot of words taking a little bit. And it just reads, yes or no questions, please. It's difficult to answer things that are longer more than a couple of sentences for me because I have to write it and there's not a lot of space on this floor.
Just go on the wall a little bit.
Yeah, it's a
too.
little bit up on the wall. It's not, and Strawberry doesn't have good handwriting anyway.
All right, let's try the tap method. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Okay. Was there something important there? I mean,
Strawberry grabs a rock and scribbles it. I misunderstood.
no. Was it the rocks? Were they a part of why you don't consider yourself Strawberry? Do you trust me?
One loud tap.
Do you want to talk about this?
A soft tap.
What? Can I assume that you have told Prey about what these golems were?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm probably nearby as well.
Did you know the angel inside?
Tap.
Was that angel your friend?
Tap.
You know you did the right thing, right?
Tap, tap.
No. Universe be damned. If something tapped you, like the way that thing tapped whatever it was, I would destroy the creation to set you free. You did what a friend would do.
Strawberry's throat sounds like it still sounds like there's tar and gunk inside
It's
of
like
it.
you've eaten a whole pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Recovering from a cough.
I used to be a bad guy. I used to be a bad guy. I wasn't this. Some worse guys got me, renamed me, made me.
Cup. Spit.
Just coughs up, just
Ugh.
tar starts pouring out. They locked me in a cage
Oh.
for centuries. They forgot about me. Strawberry starts shaking a little bit and just goes back down and grabs the rock and starts doing the tap again because he can't.
And the angel set you free?
Tap.
And the angel's my friend too.
I can't. I can't protect my friends.
I got no answers for you, kid. Let's face it, I'm a bit of a mess too. Everything I do kind of ends up being fucked up, so I'm not gonna pretend to have the answers, but I'll be here for as long as you need me to be here, until you tell me to go away. I'm not looking for protection. Lotus isn't looking for protection. Elif runs a racket, so I really don't know what she really cares about. But she maybe runs a protection ring, but aside from that, I don't really think she needs protection either.
From the other room. That's literally your job. That's why I hired you.
Strawberry goes to reach out to grab Prey's hand, but as soon as he gets there, he sees that there are bandages and there's holes. Puts his hand back and just lets his tail slowly wrap around their wrist and their hand, just very gently. But it's the softest part of his body, so he wraps it around. And just gets close enough that he's not touching Prey, but close enough that he just feels safe.
Think. Granted, I've only been around for a little while. Like, I think we're all inherently broken. I mean, you're broken, I'm broken. Everyone that's worth a damn is broken. That's what this place does. You can't protect everyone. It's impossible. You're not God. You're not Yisun. Yisun's not Yisun. Yisun's been split so many times that I don't even know what God is anymore. But it's not you. It's not I. It's gonna fucking suck. I mean, like, fuck-ups hurt more than anything else. And then there's really two options. You can try not to care, in which case you're just a monster. Or you're gonna have to battle through it and... I don't know. I like this side of you better. I don't like the theory very much. I understand that's you, but... I like the side of you too. It's my favorite side.
Strawberry can't reach the rock. He's so weak. He can't reach the rock, so he just uses his fingers to spell out the words, I don't know how to stop once I get that far.
So I've been kind of in the same area as the two of you, and I've been sort of writing battle plans or something in my book, and I'm gonna just sort of close it and walk over and ask, is it all right if I join you two for a little bit?
Tap.
Is it all right if I share some things?
Depends how gross. Like, are we
No.
talking? Okay, Andrew. I just had to check.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, of course. Only appropriate things. And of course, I mean, if I get weird or gross, you totally let me know.
Check it. I'll check in.
Yeah.
But you can leave the naughty bits in if you want to. That's fine.
No, nothing.
Okay.
No, ew,
Okay.
gross. No.
Tap, tap.
No.
Spoil sports.
So I'm kind of just like, ugh. And then I remember why I came over. All right. So I heard you say that something about being broken, right?
Tap.
I just want to share some thoughts and some information about my own experiences, and the first one is that I think it's too easy to sort of just say that we are broken, but that idea implies the existence of something not broken out there, and I think that that's a sort of false idea. I don't think it exists. I think if we take this idea of us being broken, then obviously something that's not broken doesn't exist first and foremost. I don't think we can find anything in this existence that has that. But also, it implies that there's some other way some other version of ourselves that we have just failed to be, rather than who we are and what our motives are and our desires are, a complicated process that are somewhat within our control and somewhat not within our control. And the best we can do is understand what desires come from where and why and what we want to do with them. So I think it's comforting in the moment to say that we're just broken, but I think it makes it harder in the long term, because it sort of occludes our ability to see what's really going on and where our agency might lie. Let me know if this is too weird. I don't know what's weird. Is this weird?
Strawberry does a kind of one tap, but there feels like there might be a question mark at the end of it.
But is this okay? Do you want me to keep talking?
Simpler.
Okay.
Simpler.
Okay.
Head knock.
Little
Okay.
words.
Okay, let me think about that.
And from outside, you hear the faint sound of whistling. It's a very slow, sad sort of song that's really familiar, but not really one you can put your finger on. And outside, if you look out the window, you'll just see Ella sort of leaning on the balcony, whistling a song.
Nice. Okay. Let me try to rephrase that. There's no such thing as broken. If you say you're broken, it means that there's something else you're somehow supposed to be, but there is no supposed. It's just the mess that is thrown. And some of the things that we are and that we do are because of us, and some of them are because of whoever bound us or gave birth to us, or, circumstances. And if we just look at the struggles and say, oh, it's like this because I'm broken, then we cannot see what's really happening. And what's really happening is that it's more complicated. Wait, okay, I want to make this simpler. Okay, back up. Basically, if there's something that you want to change or something that you don't like, you don't have to just submit to it and say that you're broken. We are who we are for perfectly causal reason. There's a reason for things, not in like a divine puppet master, but just bear with me, okay? Just accept it. Anyway, we can look at what is in our control or who we are and what we can't help, and then if we accept it for what it is, not accept it as in say it's good, but don't say it's bad either, just accept it exists, we can make real decisions.
I think I get where you're going. So can I try something?
Yes.
My name is Prey the Lion. I was not always Prey the Lion. I stole a name from someone more deserving. I made a bad decision and it cost a good woman her life. And it caused a rift that I can't close. I don't think I can fix that. Maybe that's why I call it being broken, but maybe mine is places to do better. Who are you?
Devil.
You're more than a devil, Barry.
Fury.
You're more than that, too.
Killer.
Yep. So are we. Keep going.
Bad guy.
debatable. More.
How good do you have to? How good do you have to be until you stop being a bad guy?
I don't know the answer to that one.
I was really bad.
Oh, honey.
My name is... The name that they gave me was Strawberry.
Strawberry. That's a very sweet name for a very bad person.
It was a joke. They thought it was funny. Strawberry, candy, sweetheart, daffodil, murder face. Locked me up in the cage. Kicked me. Spat at me. Not because they were bad. They were bad. But because I was worse. Now I gotta be better.
And just tar.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Got a very important question for you, buddy. It's a very one. Stick with me here. I ain't gonna ask anything about shoulds or your burdens. Do you want to be a better person? What do you want?
I wanna be better.
This is why I love you.
I'm sorry. I love you too. Thank you. Strawberry kind of slowly reaches out the hand. Just kind of touches fingertips awkwardly with Lotus.
Lotus, can I hug? Group hug?
Side hug. One
Good
arm
enough.
side hug.
Okay. I think this is the most we ever touch each other.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, it's kind of
Usually.
awkward.
Yeah.
Firm handshake?
Firm handshake.
Firm
Sounds
handshake.
good.
Lovely.
The door opens. Seems like you all are okay again. Yes?
Okay, so
You alright?
there's gonna be a lot of therapy sessions, I think.
Great. You do remember about this angel with flamethrower?
Yeah, we lost them a couple worlds ago.
That never lasts. And aren't you looking for cheap meats?
What about it?
I mean, it's fine if you want to indulge in this time to rest and recover. But some of us don't have that luxury.
It's a luxury if someone's injured beyond the ability to move?
Yes.
Strawberry stands up weakly. And just stares at Elif. Cracks the neck. Almost falls. Gets... and just does not, just locks eyes. Doesn't say anything. Just a low growl.
It's nice when you can put your feelings ahead of your survival. But some of us don't have that choice.
choice. You're not too fond of that unless it's yours, are you?
I do what I need to do to survive.
And that's comforting.
It's necessary.
We should get going.
Yeah, I really am really fond of getting rid of the Patty Prince like headquarters. This place sucks. Let's
I am hungry. Could we get some patty prints on the way out?
Fine, just for you because you're so adorable. But this is not an endorsement of their corporate schemes.
I'm gonna get my curly fries.
Well, I mean, we were already packed up and ready to go at a moment's notice, and we still are. The door is still open. We can just go anytime.
Can we like Grubhub it?
What?
Is it like Postmates?
Oh,
Throne Mates? Is it Throne Mates? Can we get like Throne Mates or something? Like a small.
Throne Pals.
Yeah, they have to be. I was assuming they'd still be the dead.
Oh,
Like,
yes,
still
they
just
are.
like-
Oh my god.
Order.
Order.
The kiosk is just the dead person with like a check box. He's like, okay, I want
They
this.
just ride the
want
bikes and
this.
they just go to one place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Throne Mates. Does anyone have a better pun? I got nothing.
That works.
All right. So are you saying that the angel is imminent, already here?
I just know we can't waste time.
Right. I mean, maybe we just use different dictionaries. I don't know. Anyway, you want to go? You want to get out of the city? Fine, we can do that now. We can travel through my house. No worries. You're welcome to go in anytime. All your friends, go on. We'll grab some food and be gone.
I'll wait until you're all with me.
So are you wanting to come on the food run?
Sure. I could use some curly fries.
Good. Great. I'm gonna say end of session. While I think the RP is happening, I think Aleph would have researched more about the artifact, and we'll roll for that and figure that out later. So we're gonna roll end of session. So we reach the end of session. All players discard remaining power dice, and the GM discards any break dice. We mark experience. Each of you get 3. Pray, is there extra stuff that I have to consider about the Fated with XP?
Yes, so one of the starting moves of the Fated is that if they take a step to fulfill their destiny, everyone in the party gets an extra XP. The destiny of Prey is to complete the story.
Yeah. You've completed some story, so extra point to everyone. Is there anything else that anyone else has on their player sheets? I think that's the only one with XP that
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, and we will answer as a group these questions. Did we fail in some regard?
Yes. I like to
I
say
don't know what you're talking about.
It was fine.
I think we
mean-
have yet to have a noble win yet.
Yeah, I mean, also the abandoning that you had to, like, toss cart and leave. That's pretty big. Oh, strawberry. Oh, boy. So, yes, mark 1. Did we expose ourselves to danger, cause, and retribution through our actions?
We literally have done nothing but that since we
But do
started
that.
playing this game.
So mark another. Did we progress our story in a meaningful way?
Yeah.
I, as a GM, think so, yes. So you mark the 3 total extra. Bringing the total to 6, you get 9 total together, I believe. Oh, Lotus, you get, so I've given out 2 extra, you ate things, that was fantastic, and you got information, that was fantastic. You're a boss, and it's creepy and terrifying. Strawberry, 2, because
Yes.
you ran yourself with the grinder. And Prey, yes. Sword fights, and got a cat.
So we all get a bonus of 9.
Mm-hmm, you all get 9.
Well, that means we that's you need 5 to level up,
You
right?
should level up, yeah. That'll bring you
We'll
all
talk-
to level
I assume we'll talk about that off
6?
camera.
I don't know.
Level 5, I believe.
We'll figure that stuff out.
Yeah.
That's all off screen because that's this boring
Yeah.
number crunching. But yes.
New power.
It's great. Well, we're gonna wrap and go nap on those feelings. Oh boy, guys. I like to talk about how much I love my players. I love my players so much. I was so scared when I punched Prey in the face. It scared me so much because I was like, oh, this will hurt.
Yeah, I have a breath of -1.
I
so.
know you do.
There's a reason why I call him Squishy.
I'm not squishy. I'm
Oh,
just
that's squishy.
I'm just weak boned.
All right. Evelyn bought Rivka $25 with no donation message. Wants to read.
I would like
do
to.
it.
When you go down to the Patty Prince, get the curly fries and make a mincemeat pie. They actually let you make. They have a custom mincemeat section there where you can actually
What
make
else?
it yourself.
What else? What
That's,
else?
okay.
What
I
else?
guess onions or
I don't know why, but
Funyuns.
Funyuns.
It's hell. It's hell.
It's hell.
Funyuns.
I see like a skeleton and
Hellions.
like a yellow and red stripe thing with like the thumbs up.
It's just the smile because it's a skeleton face. It's a skull. Anon with $6.41. Damn fam, intense and awesome. TY less than 3.
Woo!
Pumpkin with 5714. So many feels. This is a good episode. This was a good episode. Like always, y'all never disappoint. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Knox with $5. Thanks, Arya, for the amazing talk about no one being broken. That was good. That was good.
Anytime.
Very important. Trooper SJP 5317 in honor of the World Cup goal. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
nice. Thank you.
Thank you everyone who could donate. Thank you everyone for watching. That support means so much to us. The fact that you were here and that we get to tell the story for you guys pretty much and
Yeah.
unveil our lovely characters and secrets and stories together. Like it's a really lovely experience and yeah, it's something. It's real magical. So we'll sign off. You. Who are you?
Hi.
Tar baby.
I am a tar baby. Hi, you can follow me at tar baby.
No, please don't.
That's bad.
That sounds real
That's
bad.
something terrible, actually.
Yeah.
I think. So hey, you can follow me at Drunkly Romantic on the internet. That's a better way to do that. I hate everything. You guys are lovely. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for everything. Yeah, I don't know what to say. AJ, I love you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love Prey too.
Hi, I'm Brer Rabbit. Oh wait, sorry. I'm Algernon Boland.
You're so beautiful and lovely.
I get the pleasure and the real honor to play with these amazing people every week. But my day job is over at Hairbrain Scheme, so you can catch me at Algernon Bolden, or you can check us out at We Be Hairbrain. What else do I do?
Be amazing and wonderful all the time.
Make me
Jerk.
blush.
I had to say the jerk thing because you gotta be. You could say 3 nice things, but then you gotta be mean. That's how you be cool.
The gross sandwich.
Yeah.
What else is there to say? I'm gonna try to relax this weekend, so hopefully.
Yeah.
Whoa, really?
I'm gonna try.
You're not good at that.
I'm gonna try my damnedest.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
I really hope you're successful, and if you figure out how to relax, you should tell me. I don't know how to do either.
I thought you were gonna say that I got the drugs for you. I thought that's what you were gonna say. You should tell me because
God, no, I wish. I'm not that cool.
you're so pretty cool.
My name's Aria. You can find me on Twitter at Genki Soda. Again, long takes.
Do it.
Real good long
It's
takes.
great.
It means like I'm just going through those threads and like having a good time. It's real good.
Yes, yes. And also, if you live in and around Washington, you should totally look up Seattle Lindy Extravaganza. It's a big international dance event I'm helping to organize. There's going to be Lindy Hop and solo jazz and stepping and whacking and voguing and
You're stepping?
There's
yes,
whacking?
Yes.
What's
All of
whacking?
this. Amazing.
I've not seen stepping since I lived in the East Coast.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it's like a Chicago thing, right? So it's hard to find outside of. Anyway, it's going to be great.
That's awesome.
And you should sign up for it. We haven't gotten that close to our break-even point yet, so if you're on the fence about it, you should.
Is there like if there? So I doubt it would be offered, but if there was a poll, could I participate dancing on it?
Absolutely.
For gain for the cause.
Everybody would love it.
I'll be there.
Also, it's a nonprofit, so if we did make any money on this. It would go directly to our programs to put cool vernacular jazz dances into underserved high schools.
Any money I earn is going straight from my G-string to this great cause. So yeah, get on there, hop on that pole, and
God.
let's have a good Lindy hop.
God.
That's not how Lindy hops work.
Yeah, Lindy hops on the pole.
Yeah.
That's,
I, bail me out of
how am I
this.
supposed to follow that up? Oh, I'm Army of Meat on Twitter. I talk about pens and stuff, not pole dancing.
And I always get the nice, liked, weird animal stories, though.
Yeah.
Lobsters being our undying eternal lords.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you want like the weirdest uncut like stuff fed right in your brain, then yes, I will help you with that. I will supply you with the strangest ideas.
Give us that good shit.
Yeah, just that pure,
Unfiltered.
unfiltered, unadulterated.
Raw facts.
But yes, I'm so happy to be here with everyone, and thank you all.
So glad you said yes. So happy. And I'm Steph. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at SourFruitJunkie. I'm a coffee wizard and a creature monster artist. I draw a lot of wolves to like talk about my feelings. You can follow me on Patreon. It's probably gonna let out some shirts and some cool drawings eventually. Those are those cool sketches. It'll be great.
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. And thank you so much for joining us. There's so many feels. Just gonna leave it at that. Just take care of yourselves. I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for watching Geek Space. See you Monday.
What?
Hola.